The person on the Galaxy A12, what's your name, please?
Crystal Telesnian.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning, Ms. Wilson.
Good morning, Ms. Hernandez. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
Good.
I'm glad. I'm just here for Jose Manuel Guerrero. That's all.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Fiken.
Good morning, Ms. Hernandez.
How you doing? Nice to
Good.
see you.
What?
Hi.
4526. What's going on?
4105.
Mr. Tellez, please mute yourself.
Morning, Mr. Pikens.
Morning, Mr. Reed. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Cleveland.
Morning. Attorney Fikens and Attorney Reed, I did email over a document or two documents.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Ms. Drew.
Good morning. I just resent another docket for today.
Morning, Ms. Drew.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let me check and see. Here for Christine Wiggins. Okay, she was here.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. What's your name, please?
Arthur Anderson.
Thank you.
Good morning, Madam Clerk.
Good morning, Mr. Martell. How can I help you?
Good morning. Thank you. Checking in for Bilal Ahmed. He'll be checking in shortly. Thank you so much.
The gentleman with the hat on. What's your name? What's your name?
Bilal Ahmed.
Okay, can you remove your hat, please? Thank you.
Attorney Fikens or Attorney Reed.
Yes.
Ms. Liggins may have a retained counsel with her, so that person is supposed to be coming on Zoom. But I think they're traveling to Dearborn, so I just wanted to let you know. They should check in when they get there.
Thank you. I think I heard an attorney maybe checking in or somebody checking in with the court clerk.
Yes, so
If
that may
she
be the one.
doesn't have an attorney, if she doesn't have an attorney, I'll go in the breakout room with her, Ms. Cleveland.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Fikens,
Yes, sir.
I believe the retained attorney is for the first gentleman in the docket.
Yes,
On
I
the
heard,
bench
an
warrant.
attorney. I agree with you, but I also heard an attorney coming into the courtroom
Physically
physically.
walking in. Oh, I didn't hear that.
Or somebody. It might not have been an attorney.
Mr. Fikens,
Yes, sir.
I see one of the 11 o'clock
Oh,
people in the Zoom.
okay.
the 2017 case.
Very good. I'll check that. I will go into a breakout room with that person.
Have you talked to Mr. Rosenthal?
No.
Hi, Latasha Williams Taylor. I sent you a private chat. If you can look on it, can you hear me?
Yes.
Arthur Anderson, can you hear me? Unmute yourself, sir, if you could.
See, yeah, I can hear you.
There you go.
Excellent.
I'm one of the court-appointed attorneys. You're not scheduled till 11 o'clock. Did you know that? Were you just coming on to see us early, or?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, you got a date for with us at 11 for
Okay,
two trial tickets. Is that correct?
right.
Okay, we'll see you at 11. Okay, because we got to wait to see if the officers show up.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So come on back.
Robert Bacon's.
Fikens. Yep. You'll see me
Yes.
again.
Okay, sir. I'll see you at 11.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mark Smith from 13. Mark Smith.
Attorney Reed or Attorney Fikens?
Yes,
Can you hear me? Did you get my message that I just sent over? Text message?
Yes,
Regarding, I'm asking one of you all to go into a breakout room with her. I haven't talked to her yet because I think she's on Zoom, but, she would need to speak to one of you all. The date of that is 6.
I'll talk to her.
Okay, the date of that is 6/15, but it just popped up, it was showing as pending yesterday, but the results were just put up today, so.
Okay. I could go into a breakout room with her.
Yes, please. Is that okay? Sure.
Thank you. I have the invitation. Breakout room 1.
Ms. Weaver, accept that prompt, please.
All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, serving as your presiding judge on today. First, I want to extend my apologies. I know that we are starting late on this morning, had a meeting that ran over much longer than I wanted it to. And so I apologize. I am going to move the docket on this morning. I have a couple of housekeeping things I need to do at the Wayne County Jail. Good morning to you. At the Wayne County Jail. Ms. Smith, get somebody for me. All right.
Good morning.
Good
Judge.
morning at the jail. Good morning. Deputy, Ms. Smith was supposed to be dressed out and brought back to 36th District Court with all of her belongings. And so can someone get her over here this morning, please?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much, Ms. Smith. I'll see you soon, okay? All right, thank you. All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye. All right, with that, I'm going to have the attorneys place their appearance on the record, and then I am going to start off. I have an intake that's here physically at the courthouse, and so let me have the attorneys place your appearance on the record. Everyone else, please stay on mute until I call your case. Thank you so much. All right, for Mr. Reed, are you on?
He might be in a breakout room, Judge, and I'll put my appearance on the
That's
record.
okay. All right, you go right ahead, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you, and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P31894, Specialty Court Defense Counsel. Good morning to your staff, Judge.
All right, thank you, Mr. Fikens. I'll go to the case managers at this time. Let's start with Mr. Yancey.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court this morning, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Mr. Yancey. And then Mr. Griffin.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Brian Griffin, drug court case manager on behalf of the probation department.
All right, very good. And then Ms. Cleveland is physically in the courtroom. Ms. Cleveland.
Thank you, Your Honor. Toshi Cleveland, case manager for sobriety court.
All right, Ms. Cleveland, thank you. I am going to start with the intake. Ms. Cleveland, give me his last name, Liggins. Is it on my docket this morning?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. I have the following: case number 22056189001. Counsel, your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Max Manukian, P76341, appearing on behalf of Trustee Liggins.
Thank you. And Ms. Liggins?
Good morning, Your Honor. My name is Justine, last name Liggins.
All right, good morning to both of you. Thank you for your patience on this morning. We're gonna start off with the intake. And so, Ms. Drew, I'll give this back to you. Ms. Cleveland, I am ready for you to present your client.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. Your Honor, I am making a referral for specialty court for a Ms. Justine C. Liggins. She was referred to Your Honor on May 31st, 2022 from Judge Robbins. Her charges are improper possession of weapon and motor vehicle, attempt are resisting and arresting, obstructing, OWI, possession of firearm under influence. Your Honor, she is 30 years old. She is an African-American female. She completed the 12th grade at Robershard High School in Dearborn Heights in 2009, and she has also attended and received a BA from Eastern Michigan University in criminal justice. Your Honor, she states that she was employed, but there is a special circumstance going on with her employment right now, something that I can report in staffing, Your Honor.
Okay.
She does not have any children. Your Honor, her license, she reports her license is suspended or revoked until July 12th, 2022. Your Honor, this is her first matter that I saw on lien. The defendant does want to participate in specialty court program. She is at least 18 years old. She does admit to the conditions that have brought her before you today. She has been tested 2 times, but I am waiting the results, including this morning, when she went to the lab this morning. Your Honor, the defendant does not have any prior felony convictions for violent offenses per lien. She has not participated in any specialty court programs previously. She has indicated to me the 2 substances of choice that she used that I will report in staffing, Your Honor. Let's see. Oh, and when we were in Judge Robbins' courtroom, there was supposed to be a PSI ordered as well as an SAE order. However, it does not appear that that was completed. I talked to Supervisor Morgan and he asked me to ask if it's okay for you to order that for our file as well.
Absolutely. And so I'll order you're talking about the pre-sentencing investigation?
Yes, and I know it's after the fact, but and the substance abuse evaluation.
Okay, very good. And so, Ms. Drew, we should make sure that that goes into the ROA that I'm ordering, that both of those assessments be completed.
Yes.
You may continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. And she is eligible for entry into specialty court, and I do recommend this for her today, Your Honor.
All right, very good. All right, Attorney Manugian, what would you like me to know about your client?
Your Honor, Justine has been incredibly forthcoming and done everything that I've asked her to throughout the pendency of this case. She called me as soon as the incident happened. She's been a model client for me in every way. I saw the look that when you heard that there was a bachelor's degree in criminal justice in this case, and I don't think that what happened here is a mark of her character. And I think that this program will help get her back to that person that she was. And I think the world of Justine. I think she's gonna do great.
So that look, thank you, counsel. That look was, you have a lot riding on this, that you need to come into this program and really work hard and do the things that you're supposed to do, because otherwise, I mean, it could have some implications in the future for her. And so I don't want to see that happen to you. I definitely don't want to see that happen to you, but the ball is in your court.
I understand.
All right, very good. Counsel, did you take the time to determine whether or not your client is eligible to participate in our specialty court pursuant to Michigan law?
Yes, Your Honor.
And she is eligible?
I believe so.
All right, very good. Ms. Liggins, what would you like me to know about you?
As far as about me, Your Honor, I'd like you to know that that was a bad night, a series of events that led me here, unfortunately here today, that I take responsibility for, of course. But as far as me goes, I'm very active in my community. I give back on my time. I mentor a young lady. I help out with my nephew, his baseball team. I'm a little nervous right now, but.
It's okay, that's okay.
But a bad night is really what I can say, and I want to apologize for the time I'm here taking today, but this doesn't reflect who I am, and I hope that, you guys see that as we go through this program.
Well, I'm just glad that you see it, because I will tell you that I don't have anybody that has stood before me that they are bad people. Maybe have made some bad decisions, but if we poll the room, poll the virtual courtroom, everybody has made some bad decisions in life. Yes, yes. 3 categories of people: the caught, the uncaught, and the not caught yet. And so I want you to know that we do not define people by what has brought them before this court. I'm going to look beyond that. But I need your help, Ms. Liggins.
You got it.
I need your help. I need your commitment. I need you to make the sacrifice that you're going to have to make in order to work this program. I'm going to need you to follow the court's directive, understanding that the order that you may have seen earlier, that it may change depending on your needs.
Okay.
I'm going to need you to get involved with your treatment, to talk about, even though you had a bad night, A bad night does not always have to lead to bad decisions, so we need to get in there. And I say we, I'm not qualified to do it, but through treatment, to get some understanding of what may have happened, because as you continue living, you are going to have more bad nights, right? And you still have to come out making good decisions where you can stay intact, right? All right, very good. And so if I have your commitment to work this program, then I want to welcome you to the program.
You got my commitment, so I appreciate the warm welcome.
Yes, ma'am. So you are admitted to the program, not a violent offender, not a substantial threat to the public. Is that correct, Ms. Cleveland?
Yes, Your Honor, that is correct.
All right, wonderful. And then we'll set her up for some assessments that need to take place so I can get the information that I'm required to get, right, Ms. Cleveland?
Yes, Your Honor, I did get an initial needs plus assessment. I made a notation on the copy of your order. And I did find out that she has private insurance, so it's gonna take just a little bit. I have some recommendations for her, but then I'll be able to report that in staff.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. All right, any questions for me or for the team?
No, ma'am, not on my end. Thank you.
All right, very good. Ms. Cleveland, anything else?
No, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right, what would be, so you know you're gonna see a whole lot of me. You're gonna see so much of me.
I get it.
Just get ready, get ready.
It's great to have you.
All right, all right. Ms. Cleveland, what's next?
Your Honor, she is phase 1 as of today, Your Honor, so she will be reporting by Zoom for the next scheduled hearing on July 1st, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good. So get that date. You'll come on Zoom. Counsel, I will let you know you are always welcome to come to the courtroom throughout this process. We do have attorneys that are regularly assigned to our specialty court. They do an excellent job. We look like we get along, and for the most part we do, but they do represent their clients and they represent them well. And so your client does not lose all of her rights because she is in specialty court. And so I just want you to know that you are always free to come should you desire to do so.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay? All right. If nothing else, thank you for your patience. I apologize for taking the bench late. That is not what I do. I just could not escape out of that meeting, no matter how much I try. Or maybe they're looking. Let me not say that. All right. Yes, counsel. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a wonderful weekend and a lovely June.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. You all do the same.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Cleveland. All right. Case managers, Ms. Griffin, I see you. Good morning to you. We're gonna do it. All right. So I want to start with our phase 3 people on this morning. You all work with me. Phase 3 people. Let's do it. Who do we have phase 3 this morning?
Your Honor, were you also going to do promotions? Because I think I had.
I also do, I'm sorry, promotions. That's where I'm starting. Thank you so much. Let's go, promotions. I have at least 2 individuals, I believe, that are going to be promoted on today. And so we're going to start with those individuals, and then I am going to excuse the individuals that are getting promoted on today. Ms. Cleveland, who do we have up first for promotion?
Your Honor, and I do apologize. I do hope that I mentioned these people in our staffing yesterday. I believe I did, but I'm just gonna mention them again this morning. The first person for promotion would be Mr. Christian Joseph Carlson.
All right, Mr. Carlson, let me have you unmute for me.
Good morning, Your
Mr.
Honor.
Carlson, good morning. How are you?
I am fabulous. How are you?
I am doing well, sir. Thank you. Let me call your case number very quickly. I have case number 210-453-4201. Mr. Carlson, state your full name for me.
Christian Joseph Carlson.
All right, Mr. Carlson, you are doing very, very well.
Thank
Do you feel like you're doing well?
Yes, I do.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, Mr. Carlson, Ms. Cleveland is going to tell me why she is recommending you for promotion.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Carlson was admitted to our program on March 29, 2022, with a 14-month orders contract. Your Honor, he is currently doing very well and is 100% compliant with his testing, 100% compliant with his therapy. He does provide his therapist does provide good progress notes regarding his, his meetings and his attendance. Everything is 100%, which is, we won't call it perfect, but we will call it a wonderful, excellent effort on his part. And, Your Honor, he is doing very well as far as talking with me about his distal goals, about his proximal goals. He plans to attend college. He is always looking for other employment that is in line with his career goals, Your Honor. He does tell me that his obstacles or challenges are that he would like to drive again soon. However, the Secretary of State has indicated that he may qualify him for a restricted license, and I know that's going to be based on your orders, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor, he's a good candidate for promotion. He's been in our program for 80 days. Of those days, he has been compliant with testing and he has been sober. So I'm very, very pleased to recommend him for promotion to phase 2 in our 5-phase program.
All right, I need everyone to join me in congratulating Mr. Carlson on his promotion to phase 2. All right, Mr. Carlson, I need you to continue to do what you're supposed to do. No shortcuts. Let's keep working. All right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any questions for me today?
Honestly, no. Just about the license stuff, but I can ask Toshi that later on. I don't want to hold you guys up at all.
All right, Miss Cleveland will have a lot of information she'll need to give you, but it's a good process. You'll be able to do it, and so you'll be just fine. But talk with Miss Cleveland about it, okay?
Thank you so much.
All right, I need you to hang in there just for one more second because I have another promotee, and then we're gonna give our face-to-face dates for them.
Thank you, and Your Honor, I probably have more than.
Okay, we're gonna do them all.
Okay.
Let me tell you who I have up next. I have Nicole Setzer. Miss Setzer, unmute for me, please.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Miss Setzer, you're getting promoted today. I have the following cases for you. I have case number U534-614-19, case number U518-912-19. I also have case number U519-741-19. State your full name for me, Miss Setzer.
Nicole Marie Setzer.
All right, Miss Setzer. Miss Cleveland, tell me why you're recommending Miss Setzer for promotion.
Thank you, Your Honor, and good morning again. Ms. Setzer was admitted into our program on October 7, 2022 on a 14-month orders contract. She is currently in phase 2 and has been compliant with moving forward on all of her phase 2 requirements. Your Honor, she has paid her fees and costs in full. She is working on her community service. She is referred for her arms. And Your Honor, she has given me goals that she wants to achieve while she's here in sobriety court, which include permanent residence. She is going to share some good news about her upcoming event at DeVry University. And she's looking to work in her career once she has achieved that goal, Your Honor. She has talked to me and does not indicate that she has any obstacles at this time that she is concerned about or needs to bring to the court's attention. She has victories. She has bought a car and she's going to report good news regarding her university. Your Honor, she is compliant with all your court's orders. She attends her therapies, as well as she has tested negative at each test that she has done since she's been in the program. 100%. You know, I've got to find a better word for 100%, but Your Honor, she's compliant with everything asked, and I am recommending her for phase 3 promotion today.
All right, very good. Miss Setzer, before we celebrate you, what's the good news about your education?
I will be done. This is my last full week, so I graduate. Commencement is July 12th.
Oh, Miss Dexter, you did it. What you did
Yeah.
it. You're gonna graduate. Make sure we get that information, okay?
I will, definitely.
All right, make sure you give it to Miss Cleveland so we can have it. So we can, if there's
Okay.
any way we can celebrate you, we'd love to be a part of it, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good, Miss Setzer. You are doing a phenomenal job. The recommendation is for you to be promoted to phase 3. Do you have any questions this morning?
No, I don't.
All right, I need you all to join me in celebrating Miss Setzer. Come on, she's promoted to phase 3. Congratulations, Miss Setzer. Congratulations. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. You've got to hold on with me just for a moment before you get your return to court date.
And Your Honor, Miss Alice J was on.
Okay.
I saw her on earlier, but she does, work with Miss.
Okay. I'm probably gonna move a little bit different this morning just
Okay.
because I'm behind time.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Who do we have next up for promotion?
Your Honor, we have Mr. Jose Manuel Guerrero.
All right, Mr. Guerrero, where are you?
Señor Guerrero, ¿dónde está?
All right, there's Miss Hernandez. I need to swear you in, Miss Hernandez. Raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words that are spoken by the parties this morning, and you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
Thank you. State your name as well as your qualifications.
My name is Emma Hernandez, CAO Qualified Spanish Interpreter.
Thank you. Interpreting today from English to Spanish and from Spanish to English.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. Would you please let Mrs. Jose Guerrero know that he needs to unmute his phone?
Señor José Guerrero, por favor, abra su micrófono y diga su nombre.
José Manuel Guerrero.
José Manuel Guerrero.
All right, thank you. I have the following for Mr. Guerrero. I have case number 210-443-1701. Mr. Guerrero, you are being recommended for promotion on today. Are you ready?
Ok, muy bien. Yo estoy llamando al caso 21044311701. Señor José Manuel Guerrero, usted ha sido nominado hoy para que sea promovido de fase.
Gracias, gracias.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, are you ready?
¿Estamos listos?
Sí.
Yes.
All right, Miss Cleveland, tell us why you are recommending the promotion of Mr. Guerrero to phase, I believe, 2.
Yes.
All right.
Ok, señora Cleveland, por favor, díganos por qué usted está recomendando al señor Guerrero, pienso que a fase 2. Ok.
Thank you. Your Honor, Mr. Guerrero was admitted into our program on March 29, 2022 on a 14-month orders contract.
Ok, su señoría, muchas gracias. El señor Guerrero fue referido a nuestro programa el 29 de marzo del 22 para un programa de 14 meses.
Your Honor, he is compliant with his treatment therapy as well as his testing.
Hasta ahora él ha cumplido totalmente con su programa de terapia, así como también con todos las pruebas que tenía que hacerse.
Your Honor, he has made a payment towards his balance, Your Honor. He is being referred for the other conditions that he is required to do and complete in phase 2 going forward. Your Honor, he has the distal goal of regaining his license.
Ok, su señoría, él también ha hecho pagos contra su deuda y ha sido referido a otras cosas que tiene que hacer. Y él también está haciendo todo lo que se le ha pedido en cuanto a tratamiento y su meta es el poder recuperar nuevamente su licencia.
Your Honor, he also has a proximal goal of continuing to work hard and remain in good standing with his family and within the community.
Y también una de sus metas es seguir trabajando duro para poder estar en cumplimiento y en buen estado con su comunidad y también con su familia.
And very importantly, he has accomplished having clean screens for over 60 days, and I am recommending him for promotion to phase 2.
Y lo más importante es que él ha tenido un récord totalmente limpio en cuanto a todas las cosas que tiene que hacer y todos ustedes durante los últimos 60 días. Por lo tanto, lo estoy recomendando para que sea promocionado a la fase número 2.
All right, wonderful, Mr. Guerrero. Do you have any questions for the team this morning?
Ay, maravilloso, señor Guerrero. ¿Usted tiene alguna pregunta para el equipo esta mañana?
No,
No.
gracias.
All right. Then I need everyone to join me in congratulating Mr. Guerrero on his promotion on today to phase 2. Congratulations.
Todos nos acompañan a felicitar al señor Guerrero en su promoción a la fase 2 el día de hoy.
Gracias, gracias.
All right. Very good. Stay with me for just a second. Ms. Cleveland, do you have any more promotees?
Yes, I have one more, Your Honor, but I just want to briefly bring to your attention that Ms. Liggins is still here and asking permission to leave the courtroom, but her mother is with her, and I forgot to mention that while she was having her hearing. So I just want.
Well, good morning to you, Mom. I'm so glad you were with her. All right, wonderful. And I hope that you will be supporting us in our efforts to keep her on track and to work this program. There's some great benefits from working this program.
1000%, Judge.
All right, I appreciate it. Let me just look at one thing. Hold on. Okay, yes, she's got some stuff that when she completes this program, they will be dismissed except for the drinking and driving related offense. We're not allowed to dismiss that, but everything else that looks and sounds horrible will be able to be dismissed. And so I just want you to understand, Mom, she has a lot riding on this.
Yes, we both understand what's right, Judge, and we're both here to support each other. She has family outside, sister, father, we're all over family and very united by, and we're here for it.
All right, thank you so much. You are definitely free to leave the courtroom. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, all right.
Have a great day.
You do the same. All
Thank you,
right.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. So this is one that really makes me happy. I have Ms. Holly Ann Hoffman, who is on the screen today, and I'm recommending her for phase promotion to phase 2 of a 3-phase program.
Oh my goodness, Miss Hoffman, you definitely did tell me this, Miss Stephanie. Miss Hoffman, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You laughing too, huh? It's like, Lord, I'm being promoted. Yes, you are. Let's do it, Miss Hoffman. I have the following for you. I have case number Z807-3211, case number Z808-1061. State your full name for me, Miss Hoffman.
Hoffman.
Uh-oh, you have a bad connection. One more time. Now she's frozen out. She just don't want to get this promotion, huh? There you are, Miss Hoffman. State your name.
Holly Hoffman. Can you hear me?
All right. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
Very good. Ms. Cleveland has recommended that you be promoted to phase 2. Ms. Hoffman, are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. And I'm ready for you. Yes, ma'am. All right, Ms. Cleveland, tell us why you're recommending promotion.
Thank you, Your Honor. Holly Hoffman has been admitted into our program on June 25th, 2021. She is in phase 1 and she has been in phase 1, for 357 days. And that's why it makes me very proud to present her today for promotion because she has gone through quite a few challenges. Your Honor, she has been with us, she has sought our help, she has resisted our help, But now she is on track, and I am very, very proud to make this recommendation, Your Honor. She's compliant with her testing. She is in compliance with her court-ordered treatment therapies, Your Honor. She has provided me with some goals, and some goals are that she does want to remain working in her current capacity and still be a good mother to her children, who she speaks of all the time. She also wants to move forward possibly with her education as well, but she knows that those are challenges that she's going to have to face going forward as well. Your Honor, she is having some obstacles with her transportation. I did send an update to the attorneys regarding some information I received from the Secretary of State. There's some other things that she's going to have to do, but she's in a 3-phase program. She has some more time with us, and I'm going to help her work through and navigate that. So I am recommending her today for phase 2. Sorry to be long-winded. Phase 2 today, so she can move forward.
All right, thank you, Ms. Cleveland. Ms. Hoffman, do you have any questions today?
No, I don't.
I'm so proud of you, ma'am. I really am. I'm so proud of you. I'm excited for you. You are on your way. Keep working hard, Ms. Hoffman, okay? Uh-oh, we lost you. All right, hopefully she can hear this. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Ms. Hoffman. All right. Congratulations, Ms. Hoffman. Congratulations. All right. Now, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, what do you want to say to our promotees today?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations to all of our participants on your promotion. Well deserved. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Stay safe. Stay cool. It's hot out there.
Your Honor, if I might add, you should be proud of yourselves, because it's us recognizing that we think you get it and that you're on the right path. And for some of you, you're farther along than others, but it's our determination and that you're doing it the right way, and that's what gets a promotion. And so you put in a lot of hard work to get to that. Keep putting in that hard work. It will pay off. Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, it will. All right, Miss Cleveland, before I release everybody, what's the return to court date for Holly Hoffman?
Your Honor, Holly Hoffman's return to court date would be a face-to-face, because she's phase 2 in a 3-phase program, on July 8th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Stay with me, Ms. Hoffman, for one more minute. What about for Mr. Guerrero?
Mr. Guerrero, Your Honor, is going to be on July 1st, 2022 for a face-to-face, because he's in a 5-phase program. And Your Honor, I will report the next court date when we have the staffing for that face-to-face.
Okay.
After that one.
So he'll be July 1st at 10:35.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. And then for Mr. Carlson.
Your Honor, he will also have a face-to-face on July 1st at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Listen, for all of the promotees, and this is for the entire courtroom, we have a holiday that's coming up, a holiday. Please make sure you do not miss your testing. Call early in the morning and go early in the morning in the event that people want to leave early. We do not, just take the hat off in my courtroom. We do not excuse missed tests. You need to make sure that you test. Please, please, please test. If you don't test or you have a diluted screen, you're going to have to come in to see me, physically come into the courtroom. And so with that, that's for the whole courtroom. With that, congratulations to, Ms. Hernandez, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ok, señor Contreras, su próxima, señor Guerrero, I'm sorry. La próxima vez que tiene fecha es el día 1 de julio a las 10:35 y va a ser un cara a cara con la señora Tori Cleveland, ¿ok? Que es su manager. Y después de ahí, ella entonces pondrá cuál es la fecha para comparecer ante la jueza nuevamente, pero en face to face el 1 de julio. Otra cosa, para todos los que están oyendo, tenemos un día de fiesta que viene ahora. Asegúrense de llamar ese día muy temprano en caso de que ellos quieran cerrar temprano. Esta corte no va a excusar de ninguna manera el que no se hagan las pruebas necesarias antidroga o antialcohol el día que les toca, porque de otra forma tendrán que comparecer ante mí. Entonces, ese día de fiesta, por favor, llamen temprano para asegurarse de que ustedes van y saben cuál es el horario de ese día de fiesta. Gracias.
Okay. All right. I need a return for Ms. Setzer.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor. July 8th, 2022, for a face-to-face at 10:35 a.m.
All right. And now I'm going to say goodbye to all of our promotees. Be safe. It is hot out there. Make sure you stay safe. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Bye-bye. You all are free to leave. Bye-bye.
Okay. Entonces ya con esto concluimos y les doy los despido a todos los que han sido promovidos de fecha, de fase. Por favor, continúen haciendo su buen trabajo y por favor manténganse seguros. Ya se pueden desconectar.
Gracias, gracias.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
A happy holiday. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, give me 1 second, everybody. 1 second. Yeah. Can you tell me good morning or something? Oh, good morning, I'm well. She just laid right into me. Mute the whole time. All right. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, you have missed a report on Mr. Aiken. Let me just summarize that. But this is on, right? The jazz is on, so that's me, it's recorded. All right. I'll summarize that he is doing very well. I have indicated that I have converted all of his fines and costs to community service. And so he owes us 96 hours of community service. He is in fact working those hours at St. Patrick's Senior Center. In addition, I've also indicated that I'm placing on hold his attendance for in the victims impact class. And so because there's a cost associated with it. And so I've placed that on hold for now, and I'll revisit as to whether or not he has to do it. And he is doing extremely well. Also, I don't want Mr. Aiken to forget he has 3 civil infractions that I can't convert to community service, and he must pay them by May of next year. So I've given you some time to get them paid. So just pay a little bit at a time so we can get it out the way. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right,
very much.
yes, the recommendation is that he continues with his probation, with his treatment, and all of those wonderful things. His community service, his testing, it has been good. And so I would like to see Mr. Aiken in 30 days. What would that date be? Oh. Let's go with you want to stay with a Friday?
That's fine.
All right, so open can't be July 22nd, we're gone. You know what, that week, I'm gonna have to switch you to a Thursday, is that okay?
No problem.
All right, so I'll do July 21st, 2022, and that is going to be at 9:00 a.m. Okay?
Yes, sure.
That works? All right, very good. It's so good to see you this morning, Mr. Aiken. Yes, sir, it is. You better say that. All right. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you, Ms. McCall. I appreciate it. You too. Thank you. All right, let's do it. I am ready. Shay Weaver, are you able to hear me? Miss Weaver?
Yes.
All right. You are going to have to come down to the court today for your hearing, okay?
It's fine.
All right, thank you. I'll see you in a few minutes. Yes.
Judge, if I may,
And you can bring Miss Smith out because Miss Smith is getting processed to go home. Miss Smith, you ready to do what you're supposed to do?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay, are you ready to share if there are issues, whether it's in treatment or with Miss Cleveland? I'm not Miss Cleveland, Miss Taylor, so that we can make sure we are able to assist you and not wait until the bottom falls out?
Yes, I am.
All right, very good. Miss Taylor, did you have any other recommendations as to Miss Smith?
No, Judge, but you did want her on the 800 number and the jail was unable to do that, so I can get her on there now. Did you want her to call first or?
No, I'm done with her. I want you to go ahead and call. I'm need her return to court date for case number Z807-3141 for Antonia Smith, who has joined us from the Wayne County Jail. She's getting ready to get reassessed. Miss Taylor, what's the return to court date for Miss Smith?
It will be July 6, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Make sure you explain to Ms. Smith my position about holiday testing hours. She must test. You must test. You must test. You cannot miss a test. You understand me?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Smith, let's do it. All right, let's get her assessed. Yes, Mr. Reed?
yes, Judge, thank you. I had an opportunity to go into a breakout room with Ms. Weaver, talked about her positive test. I was wondering if we could have her come in Tuesday morning instead of this afternoon.
No, I need her to come in this morning because she needs to test again this morning. What's the problem?
Well, Your Honor, and I did get a chance to also talk to Attorney Reed, and he's describing what her statement is about that. And she does not work, I think, on Friday, so this might be a good thing for her to come in if she can make it down here, Attorney Reed. I forgot to mention that to you. And also, we can get get all of that sorted out, including with the new test. But there's some medication she has been prescribed. She may have sent me a copy of the medication, but I have not reviewed it yet to see if it's in compliance. And that might be a recent medication that she was just prescribed from her doctor. I do tell my clients, though, Your Honor, that when they are in medical appointments,
They have to
anytime
inform
they
their
have to
doctors.
inform the judge, the doctors, that they are in this system and they cannot receive narcotic products. But she is new to the program, but Ms. Reed, I do believe that it would be better for her if she comes out, because Fridays are her day off, and Tuesday she probably would have to ask for time off.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. All right, so she'll be on her way. All right, very good. With that, I am ready to go to our phase 3 people. Ms. Cleveland, who do you have in phase 3?
Your Honor, I think I don't have anybody in phase
3. All right, Miss. Okay, Mr. Yancey, phase 3.
Yes, Your Honor, I have Annette James, Your Honor.
All right, Miss James, good morning to you.
Morning.
How are you this morning, Miss James?
Blessed.
You are blessed. You are. Miss James, I heard we had a little bit of a hiccup.
Yes.
Did we?
Oh, yes.
Okay, what are we doing about it?
Oh, staying clean. Not trying to go back no more.
What about those folks you hanging out with, Miss James?
Yeah, I did. I'm dropping clean though now.
Yeah, but what about those folks you called up?
I don't talk to them no more. I blocked the numbers.
Blocking really doesn't do anything, because block means I can unblock you, right?
Yeah, but I didn't. And I don't have intentions on unblocking.
Then why not delete them?
Delete or I will do that today. Soon as we get through.
Yeah. Yeah, how about delete?
Delete.
Yeah.
Got it.
Blocking says to me I'm still holding on.
Okay. I will
When I
delete.
block people on my phone, when I block them, when I block people on my phone, that
You
means
unblock
that
them.
I know I'm gonna talk to you again, just not right now.
Right.
Right now, I need some space. When I
Understand.
delete your contact, out of sight, out of mind, that means I have no intentions of ever having a conversation with you again in
Right.
life.
Right. Got it. Delete is the answer.
Delete is the answer.
Yes.
All right. Listen, Miss James, I'm gonna put your case numbers on the record first. I have case number 170-458-4901 and case number 190-563-8201. State your name for me, Miss James.
Annette James.
All right, Miss James. You know that they have been so good to you at the house, at Hope House, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So now, when you get your hands on some money, I'm just saying, now I'm gonna sound like a parent, because this is what I tell my kids.
Yeah.
When you get your hands on some money, the first thought that should come across your mind is the people that have had my back and they have been good to me. They've made sure I had a roof over my head. I had food on the table to eat. I had clothes on my back. I didn't have to worry about being out in the elements. I didn't have to worry about the elements coming in to where I was. Those are the first people you should think about when you get a little money. What you think about that?
You're right.
Am I right?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm definitely right. And so listen, Miss James, I heard you got your hands on some money and that you didn't do well with it. Now, we're not gonna dwell on the past, but going forward, I want you to think about that. When you get some money, I want you to think about the first people to cross your mind. The very first people to cross your mind are the people who have had my back and the people who have taken care of me when nobody else would. when I had nowhere else to go.
Right.
That's the folks I want you to think about, like Miss Stradalak, like
Right.
Hope House, like Miss Sandy Kern. That's the folks I want you to think about, like just a second thought. I thought about that money I got, now my second thought is them.
Right.
All right?
All right.
Can I count on you to do that?
You can count on me to do that.
All right, I fussed enough. Tell me what's going on with you. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
I feel great. What, Saturday I had to go to my cousin's funeral. He got shot 40 times coming out of a club somewhere downtown. They shot him up 40 times.
Oh, Miss James.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Miss Kathy said her daughter's a paramedic, right? And she said her daughter said if she wasn't on one call already, she would have got his call.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry to hear that. How are you dealing with that, Miss James? How are you?
I'm fine. I'm really not thinking about it. No, I guess that's how I'm dealing with it, not thinking about it. And I'm gonna put his obituary away.
Okay, Miss James, I want you to consider, and I'm gonna hear from Miss Stradalak. I do want you to consider talking about it while you're in your counseling, okay, or in your therapy.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And if you feel that you need to see someone in addition, let us know.
All right.
Or let someone know in counseling that, listen, I need someone to talk with me about grief and loss, trauma, things of that nature. And so you do not need a court order to do the things that are helpful to you, okay?
Okay. Got it.
All right. All right. I see you over there with your lashes on today. Where you going, Miss Jane?
A drop-in center. I'm doing a drop-in center at Teen Wellness. I started yesterday, and they're gonna help me with the ACT program, and they're gonna help me with housing. And Ms. Stradalak just told me that also, no, Social Security. Social Security also can help me with a guardian.
Yes. All right. Very good. Very good. All right. Miss Stradalak, what do you want to tell me about Miss Jane?
Well, we have contacted the drop-in center where they pick her up every morning at 9 a.m. and she comes home around 2 a.m. So they have groups all day long, activities. And then Fridays, like free day, they have maybe a pizza or a little party or something. Go in the garden and they interact with them and they get the garden, they get to learn different things. So it's like a wraparound service and they have groups all day long. So she could, talk about anything that's on her heart or what's bothering her in the group too. And they also will connect her with the ACT program and also with housing. So it's a great program and it's Monday through Friday.
Friday.
So she's not got all that time on her hands to sit and think about some grand ideas. So that's not always a good thing. So
that's good.
Something to keep her busy, She's doing good.
Very good. Very good. Thank you, Miss Stradalak. Thank you. All right. Miss James, do you have any questions or concerns that you need to raise with the team?
No, ma'am.
All right. You've come a long way, Miss James. I want you to keep going, okay?
I am.
All right. All right.
To move out.
Mr. Yancey, I'm sorry.
She wanted to move.
I did. I wanted to move out this weekend, but Mr. Yancey was like, no, you can't do that. You gotta have a baby. And I was going with a lady that was in the house. I was thinking about moving with her, but Angie was like, no, that isn't a good idea because she don't even come to meetings now. So I took her advice. Well, I'm not gonna do it.
Thank you, Miss James, for taking some sound advice. Right. Yeah. Come on, you've come too far to just go out there unprepared. the program that you're going to be in with respect to housing, that is the right path to take. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Very good. All right, Mr. Yancey, anything additional you need to report out on Miss James?
Not additional. She was here last week on the 9th. I just wanted to make sure we were still on the right track. I wanted to kind of squash any ideas of moving with somebody we really didn't know. And, you know, we really appreciate Hope House, especially Miss Stradalak. She's in a really good program right now with some wraparound services. We're trying to get her own housing and all the other things we talked about, including the guardian. So this is the closest we've come to having everything in place, Your Honor. And I just wanted to make sure everybody was still on the same page.
All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, what's next for Miss James?
Your Honor, we want to, on June 30th, we want to have a phone to phone, but I will actually contact her or Ms. Stradalak probably on a weekly basis just to make sure that everything is going the way we want it to.
All right, very good. So June 30th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m. Did you
Yes.
get that, Miss James?
Just got it.
All right, wonderful. All right, Mr. Yancey, do you have any more people in phase 3?
I do not, Your Honor.
All right, then I am going to thank and excuse Miss James and Miss Stradalak.
Thank
Enjoy the
you.
rest of your day. Be safe and have a good
Okay,
holiday.
I will.
Enjoy the holiday.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. All right, very good. I am now going to go to my phase 2 people. I believe I have a couple of traffic matters just very quickly that I need to take care of. So if you don't have your camera on, I can't call your case because I don't know where you are. I see there's a Mr. Ahmed. Are we ready on Mr. Ahmed? He was an arraignment on the bench warrant. Is there an attorney representing Mr. Ahmed? Is he on? Mr. Martell? Where's the attorney? Okay, I'm moving on. Also, I thought I saw another message of an attorney that said, yeah, that's for Mr. Ahmed. All right, we'll have to come back to it. Let's keep going. What did you just give me? Let's keep going. Oh, yes, thank you. I am ready on my phase 2 people. Who is Mr. Hermes here for?
Good
Put
morning, Your
yourself on
Honor.
mute, please. Put yourself on mute. It's not your hearing yet.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good to see you. I am for
morning.
Yosef Al-Yosef. He's here for a review supposedly, but I don't see him on the screen.
I don't see him either. All right. Hang in there with us, Mr. Hermes, okay?
Yes.
All
sir.
right. All right. Very good. Let's go to what I gave you. Sorry. Sorry, Miss Wilson. I'm giving it to you now. All right. I am ready to go to our phase 2 people. And so, Miss Cleveland, I'll start with you. Who do we have in phase 2?
Thank you, Your Honor. It's Miss Crystal Marie Tellez, who is on Zoom.
All right, Miss Tellez, unmute for me with that beautiful baby. Good morning to you. Good morning. He is gorgeous.
Thank you. Say good morning,
Oh my
Mother.
goodness. Oh, he's gorgeous. Look at you. You're taking good care of him.
Thank you. I'm trying.
You are. And you're trying hard, right, Miss Tellez?
Yes, I love him. My baby.
Yes. And he deserves that love. Yes, he does. He deserves that love. Absolutely. All right. Let me read your case number into the record. I have the following for you. U534-61319, U594-21421, and U563-53620. Ms. Tellez, state your full name, please.
Crystal Marie Tellez, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Tellez. How are you doing today?
Doing good. Boyd
You
McGee.
doing good?
Yeah, we're doing good.
All right, tell me what you're doing. That's good.
Well, I've been working on getting my license. I handled, I know I asked you a while ago about my warrants, but I went and called a few places. So I got Dearborn. I see them the 30th on Zoom for my court date. And I handled my other warrant in Warren. That's dropped. So now I'm going to Secretary of State today to go get my permit for my license because that's what was holding me.
Look at you. Come on. You taking care of business, man. Yeah. I'm
And
so proud of you.
Thank you so much. So I've been, like I said, trying to take care of my tickets and everything. So I basically got them all lined up, like all my warrants. Like I said, I got Dearborn warrant taken care of. I got the court date, and I have warrant. It's done. They dropped it. So it's been dropping, taking care of him. Last weekend he had a fever of 103, so we had to go to the hospital. But he has a virus, but he's doing better.
He's doing better. All right. You're taking good
You
care
couldn't
of him
even
though,
tell.
right?
Yeah, you couldn't even tell that he was sick. He was laughing. He just had a fever. So they said it's something that happened. So he don't have the COVID or nothing. He just had a virus. So
Okay.
he's doing good though now.
Yes, I am so glad to hear that. I am so glad to hear that. All right. And so are you taking good care of yourself?
Yeah, I'm making all my appointments, my medical appointments. I'm good in that department. I've been dropping twice a week, going to the clinics. I'm good. I'm on top of everything.
All right. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm really glad to hear that. Ms. Celeste, are you having any issues that you need us to help you with, Ms. Drew?
No, my biggest issue was just taking care of my warrants. So I'm doing that. So I'm good.
All right. Very good. I don't know. Is that background noise at your place, Ms. Celeste?
No, ma'am.
All right. Someone needs to mute. Please mute. Please mute. Thank you so much. All right. Very good. And so, Ms. Celeste, no issues, no concerns?
No, we're good.
All right. Very good. Nothing you need us to help you with, right?
No.
No, I can't hear you.
We're good, Ms. Holmes. Thank you.
All right. Very good. Ms. Cleveland.
Your Honor, just briefly, we discussed this matter a little bit in staffing yesterday, and what she's reporting is accurate. Some goals that she's working on is, looking for permanent housing. She wants to re-engage with the workforce or career, and she is studying for her education. She's studying for her GED. She wanted the court to know that because she is making progress with these goals. Your Honor, she's had good information and updates from all her medical professionals, which, I'm very happy to hear. And Your Honor, let's see, I'm just gonna make a recommendation that she continue to work hard. She's going to remain in phase 2 for a little while, and that she, works to complete some of these requirements.
All right. Very good. Ms. Celeste, do you have anything you want to share with the court?
No, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything as to Ms. Celeste?
Yes, just keep up the good work. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. And you're doing a great job working on those traffic tickets in Warren and Dearborn. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Yes, I might just add quickly, very proud of you for taking care of that business. Keep up the good work. You'll do fine.
Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else, what's next for Ms. Celeste?
Your Honor, she will be having a face-to-face on July 8th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, Ms. Celeste, did you get that?
July 8th at 10:30.
10:35 with Ms. Cleveland, okay?
Okay.
All right, Ms. Celeste, I am so proud of you. I want
Thank
you to
you.
know that you have done an excellent job. You have come a long way and you've not given up. Irrespective of the challenges, you have not given up. And so I just want to encourage you to keep going. You are a wonderful person. You're a beautiful person. You have so much to offer the world, and you especially have so much to offer baby William. He deserves to have you every single day of his life. And so I just want to encourage you to keep going, okay?
Thank you, Ms. Holmes.
All right, very good. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, thank you guys. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Do you have any more phase twos?
No, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I am going to go, Mr. Yancey, give me 1 second. I am going to go back to, I had an arraignment on the bench warrant for Bilal Ahmed. Counsel, are you ready to proceed?
Ready, Your Honor.
Okay, wonderful. I have case number SP 110-14701. Counsel, your appearance.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Good morning to your staff. May it please this most honorable court. Mohammed Nasser, P74485, appearing on behalf and with Mr. Bilal Ahmed, who appears via Zoom and consents to this hearing over Zoom. Mr. Ahmed, please state your full name for the record.
Bilal Ahmed.
Thank you, and good morning to both of you. Counsel, this is an arraignment on the bench warrant. How are we proceeding?
Your Honor, defendant would waive the formal reading, stand mute, humbly request the court to enter not guilty plea on his behalf. We'd ask that the bench warrant be set aside, please.
Your motion is granted. I'm setting aside the bench warrant.
Thank you kindly, Judge.
All right, and
If the-
so you want to set this map? Go ahead. 1 second.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Forgive me, Judge.
Go right ahead, counsel.
Thank you, Judge. If this court would be so kind, we'd request a pretrial on this matter so that we can discuss this with the prosecutor, please.
Okay, thank you. All right, counsel, I am going to enter that plea of not guilty. We'll set the matter for a pretrial. And the pretrial date will be, let's see, I'm doing the pretrials on Wednesday. That will be Wednesday, June 22nd, 2022. And the pretrial will be at 10:00 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you so much for your patience this morning, you and your client. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Always a pleasure seeing you, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you.
Likewise, thank you.
Thank you.
Judge,
Yes.
yeah, I see a police officer in the courtroom, Police Officer Tatum. She's here on a adjourn to pay, so I believe she received a notice in error. She's here for Juan Almanza, and that's an adjourn to pay. He's already pled guilty on that charge.
Oh, yeah.
Tatum.
All right, Officer Tatum, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You should not have received the notice for court today. This was an adjourn to pay. And so you should not have received a notice. So I don't know why those notices are going out, but hopefully they're gonna fix that issue. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe, and I'm sure we'll see you again soon.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay, give me just 1 second. Can you please call our counsel, our corporation counsel, or our counsel, Mr. Jakay, so that I can speak with him?
Yes, I don't know any contact. What's his name? Jeanette?
Sean Jakay. Do we have a phone list?
Sean Jakay.
Look it up for me. Look on the Outlook and see if you can get it. And then let's do it. And then Miss Cleveland, I'm sorry, Miss Drew.
Yeah.
I need you to print something out. There's an order I need to sign and get sent. That's probably what he's calling me for. Our printer ink is way too light. I can hardly read this document. So I don't know if you need to shake it up or what have you, but I need to print this out and get it back. That's probably what Mr. Jakay is calling me on. But let's get him on the phone so I can tell him I'm good. We're good. And then we'll handle the printer.
How you spell his last name? J.
Oh, Jesus. JACQU, I believe.
Oh, is his name Sean?
Yes. Yes. All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, who do we have up next?
Yeah, I only have one other person in their phase one.
All right, do you have some more phase twos? All right, Mr. Yancey, we're ready.
Oh, okay. Then, Your Honor, we can go with David Tolliver, Your Honor.
All right, good morning, Mr. Tolliver.
You're muted, Mr. Tolliver.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you this morning?
I'm doing well, thank you.
I am so glad to hear that you are doing well. All right, they're treating you well where you are?
Yes, they are.
All right, very good. All right, Miss Smith, I need you to do what you're supposed to do, okay? All right, very good. Update me in an email or what have you. Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Tolliver, things are going well where you are?
Yes, they are.
Okay, wonderful. And they're treating you well?
Yes. Yes, they
All
are.
right, I'm gonna take a call just real quick, Mr. Tolliver, okay? Give me 1 second. Officer, if you could mute me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Mr. Tolliver, have you been there 45 days?
It'll be 60 days.
Okay. Thank you.
right, Mr. Tolliver. I'm sorry about that. We've got some things going on this morning, but I'm gonna take care of you right now. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 210-446-3401. Mr. Tolliver, you said that you are doing well. They are treating you well. Are you having any issues that you need the court to resolve on your behalf or work with you to resolve?
Not this time.
All right, tell me, what do you think about your treatment so far, Mr. Tolliver?
Well, I've been here 60 days, and pretty much a reminder of what I knew long before I got back into this mess. But it's a good program. It's working for me. It's teaching me to do the things that I know to do. You know, it's a ongoing, reminder of where I fell short. As far as picking up the liquor again.
Okay. Okay, are you ready to do the hard work, Mr. Tolliver?
Yes, I am.
You ready? And you understand that this is work you're gonna have to do for the rest of your life. You can't just stop because you're no longer associated with court or you're not in treatment. This is work you're gonna have to do every day of your life. You understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor. As a matter of fact, I had the experience of 8.5 years of clean and sober, and I regret having to go back and start over again. But I do know what I'm doing. I know.
All right, so
what I'm supposed to do.
so you know that you have the ability to do it, right?
Absolutely.
And so now, Mr. Tolliver, you have to continue to be aligned with the appropriate resources and people and places so that you are able to do what you have the ability to do. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
All right, then let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do this.
All right, I'm ready. Listen, we talked in staffing about your case. Mr. Yancey, I know that he's going to be released, if not today, tomorrow. I'm not certain. It's tomorrow. All right. And Mr. Yancey, you have indicated that there is already a continued plan of care in place for Mr. Tolliver. And so, Mr. Yancey, I'd like you to place that plan on the record in Mr. Tolliver. And I know you're going to have some discussions with Mr. Tolliver because he has to understand that the transition from inpatient to home, there are no days off. You're still going to work the program, okay?
Yes.
No days off, especially with the holiday coming up, Mr. Tolliver. No days off, okay?
Okay.
All right, come on, Mr. Yancey, what you want to tell me about his continuum of care?
Yes, Your Honor. So we've set up his screening with Jams in Westland.
How many times per week?
We were going to do 3 times a week for a short period of time just to see where he is. And then if it's the court's will, then we can reduce it to 2 randoms. But we'll initially start it off at 3 randoms.
All right. And he's in phase 1. And so we're going to pay for those, right?
Yes, Your Honor. We're going to pay for those screenings, Your Honor. We do have a referral to All Wellbeing in Westland. Unfortunately, we could not get an appointment until early July. So what we were going to have him do is do some AA meetings over through Zoom until he starts that treatment. I'm going to call and see if I can get him a date that's a little bit sooner. Once they know that he's in our program, but he is set up and scheduled to do outpatient through All Wellbeing. And
all right.
Also,
Mr. Yancey, let me just add one thing with respect to those AA meetings. I need him to do 1 a day, and that's only going to be until he is in his services at All Wellbeing. So 1 time per day, Mr. Tolliver, you can do it virtual, you can do it in person, whatever you need to do. And then you need to be prepared to tell me one thing that you either learned in the meeting or that you contributed to the meeting, okay?
Okay.
All right. So we just want to make sure we have some support services in place for you until you can start your appointments at All Wellbeing, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Continue, Mr. Yancey.
Your Honor, the last thing, we're on this coming Wednesday, which would be June 22nd. My colleague, Mr. Griffin, wants to do a home visit at 2 p.m. just to ascertain the environment that Mr. Tolliver is going to be in. So we're going to do that immediately. That'll be Wednesday. So Mr. Tolliver, we just need you to be available this coming Wednesday, June 22nd, approximately 2 p.m., between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m. That pleases the court, Your Honor.
That certainly pleases the court. All right, Mr. Tolliver, did you hear that?
Yes, Your Honor, I did. A home visit on Wednesday, the 22nd, between 2 and 3 p.m.
Yes.
Yes, that will be the home visit. Wonderful. We want to make sure you're safe and all those good things. Thank you so much. All right. So, Mr. Tolliver, you are on your way. I'm excited for you, but I am also challenging you to make sure that you have an emergency plan. You happen to be going home and we're going into a holiday. We have a national holiday on Monday. We also have a holiday coming up on the 4th of July. And so, listen, I want to make sure that you are prepared to be at home. So, Mr. Yancey, today, before he leaves, we need to make sure he has an emergency plan. If there's an urge, if there's a trigger, what are you going to do? All right. I want to make sure you've given thought to that, okay? And that you have a plan.
I did, Your Honor. Matter of fact, I get my shot in about 3 days, which will take care of the urges and all of those other things that might get in the way on this holiday. So I'm very well prepared.
All right, very good. And so Mr. Yancey, if he's going to be doing MAT, there are some things that you will need to get, hopefully before he gets that shot, even though he'll get it in 3 days or shortly thereafter. And then we'll have to do the upkeep as far as reporting for the MAT, okay?
Yes, Your Honor, this is the first I've heard of him getting a shot, so
all right,
we'll work on that.
All right, let's do it. And let's make sure that should have been a part of his plan from Elmhurst. They should have been informing you of what his continuum of care is. So let's get with them. I know it happens. Let's get with them and so we can make sure we're doing our staying in our lane, but still monitoring. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Very good, Mr. Tolliver. Do you have any questions for the team?
None at this time, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Yancey, anything else?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. We were going to have Mr. Tolliver come back on Zoom with us on June 30th at 8:35.
All right, wonderful. All right, Mr. Tolliver. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, I look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. I am going to excuse you. I'll let you leave at this time, Mr. Tolliver.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, who do we have up next?
Your Honor, that concludes my people for this Friday.
All right, Mr. Yancey, thank you so much. We're gonna go to Miss Cleveland for her people. Come on, Miss Cleveland, your people, it's time.
Yes, Your Honor. These are my phase 1 people, and I'll call them in alphabetical order. Mr. Christian Gritzinger.
Mr. Gritzinger, good morning to you, Mr. Gritzinger.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you this morning?
Good, good.
That's
Glad it's
good.
not 90 degrees again.
I know, but it feels like it in this building. It's hot and muggy in here to me. So I'm glad it's not 90 degrees either. I grew up in that kind of weather, but I don't enjoy it, not at all. And I don't do it. When I go home, I'm in the house until the sun goes down because it's too hot. Yeah, but it's Michigan, so we've got to enjoy it while we can, right?
Right, right.
I guess. Mr. Gritzinger, I was so happy to meet you at graduation. It was so good to meet you.
Yep.
Yes, sir. And I hope that you enjoyed the ceremony.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was nice.
Right.
Yep.
Wonderful, wonderful. How have you been doing, Mr. Gritzinger?
Pretty good. Staying busy at work, keeping up with my therapy. So I mean, haven't really had many struggles, just people irritating me at work, but you know, you're never gonna get around it.
No, I'm having the same struggles. When you figure out how to keep people from irritating you at work, let me know. Okay, I'm having some of the same issues, Mr. Gritzinger. So you let me know, because I'm gonna take advantage of that opportunity. All right. So, Mr. Gritzinger, you're showing up for everything that you need to show up for in order to work on you?
Yep. Yep.
All right. I'm so glad to hear that. What's been the most difficult part of working the program so far?
I guess just making it to all the drug tests and court dates and stuff. That'd probably be about the hardest part, but really it's not that big of a deal. So.
Okay, but you're doing it.
Yep. Yep.
So that lets me know that on the inside, you have what it takes to do even the hard stuff.
Right.
Yes, sir, because you're doing it. I know it's hard. Meetings, testing, treatment, work, life. That's a whole lot to juggle, but you are doing it. So that lets me know you have what it takes to do the hard stuff.
Yep.
There you go.
I believe
Very
so.
good. I believe so too. Yeah. All right. Mr. Gritzinger, do you need us to help you with anything at this juncture?
No, nothing I can come up with. No.
All right. Miss Cleveland, tell me, wait, let me place Mr. Gritzinger's case number on the record. I have case number U620042221. All right, Miss Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Gritzinger?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Gritzinger was admitted into our program on 4/12/2022 for a 14-month orders contract. He's had 66 days in the program. I apologize for that. He is reporting accurately regarding his compliance with testing and all negative tests. I'm very, very proud of him since he regained his compliance. Your Honor, he is also in compliance with your orders for treatment. He reported his challenges, but his accomplishments that he reported to me were he's making extra payments on bills, creating a budget, and I think he is also having some social engagement where he's met someone that he informs me makes him happy. So,
and I see him smiling. I see you, Mr. Gritzinger.
Yeah.
All right.
Your Honor, that's really what I'm reporting. He's making good progress toward phase advancement, and I just want to encourage him to keep up the good work.
All right, very good, Mr. Gritzinger. Listen, that's all good news. And you understand that these good things that are happening, they're directly related to the fact that you are sober.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Absolutely. So I want you to be encouraged and continue to work hard to stay sober, okay?
Yes.
All
Thank
right. Very good. Very good. How's your father doing?
He's doing good. Trying to stay
All
cool
right.
as well. I mean, he works in a shop, so it gets rough on them hot days, but.
Yes. Would you please let him know I asked about him?
Oh, I do. I do every time.
All right. And I so appreciate him being supportive of you. That impressed me that your father came up with you to court. And, you know, you're grown, you're real grown, but your dad came and sat with you. And so I'm so grateful when we have that outside support. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Very good. Mr. Reed, is there anything you'd like to add as to Mr. Gritzinger?
Yes, Judge. Just keep up the good work, sir. Don't get overwhelmed. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. Be proud of yourself. We're proud of you. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Very good. All right, Ms. Cleveland, what's next for Mr. Gritzinger?
Your Honor, he is phase 1. He will be reporting back via Zoom on July 1st, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Gritzinger?
July 1st at what time?
8:35.
Okay.
All right. And thank you for your patience this morning, okay?
Yep, no problem. Have a
All
good
right.
one.
Take care. You too. Thank you. All right, Mr. Reed, I think I see Corporal Moore. Is that what you're gonna tell me about?
Yes, Judge, he's here in error. He's here on a case, Ms. Pryor case adjourned to pay. So I just wanted to let the court know that he's here in error.
All right, and so is he on a case that's adjourned to pay?
Yes, Judge, Ms. Pryor.
Okay, Miss Martisha Pryor. Yes, those are
Yes, ma'am.
adjourned to pay, Corporal Moore.
Yes, Your
And
Honor.
so you should not have received the notice. So our apologies, but you are not required to be here today, okay?
Okay,
All right, thank you, sir.
no problem. Thank you. Take care.
Okay,
you,
you
sir.
do the same.
Yep.
All right, very good. Let's see, Mr. Reed and Ms. Wilson, if there are individuals that are joining us that are not a part of our specialty court docket, please make sure you send them an invitation to a breakout room so that they can go to that breakout room and talk with the attorneys. If you get an invitation, please accept the invitation. All right, very good. I am ready on, are you doing Mr. Howard next?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Howard, I'm ready for you. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm fine.
Very good. All right, let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 210-451-5601. State your name for me.
Maurice Lamar Howard.
All right, thank you, Mr. Howard. How are things going with you today?
Everything's going well.
All right, it's going well. You're showing up for everything that you need to show up for?
Yes, I am.
Okay, tell me how you're doing with your programming.
I'm doing real good with it, you know, getting some good insights on different conversations throughout the program and things of that nature.
Okay, and the insight that you're getting, do you find it to be very helpful to you?
Yes, it is.
All right, very good, very good. And so, Mr. Howard, what's been difficult for you with respect to work in the program?
I don't have any stories like that. I don't find anything difficult. It's just things that I need to get done.
Okay, all right, very good, very good. And so, Ms. Cleveland, what do you want me to know about Mr. Howard?
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Howard has entered our program on March 29, 2022 on a 14-month orders contract. Your Honors, he is in phase 1 and he has had 44 days of sobriety, so I think that.
Wonderful. Look at you, Mr. Howard, you're doing it. Yes, sir.
Yes, and Your Honor, he's on a good track for phase promotion. He did report to me just his continued challenge with transportation, but I informed him that I'm going to ask the court if I can send him a few bus passes.
Absolutely.
If that's all right.
Absolutely. We'll send you some bus passes, okay, Mr. Howard?
Okay.
All right, very good.
And Your Honor, also, he has shared with me accomplishments that I think are very, very nice. He became a great uncle recently.
Congratulations.
And he's giving back to the community, which I think is very unique. I'll let him describe it briefly if he'd like to.
Mr. Howard, you want to tell us how you're giving back to the community?
Well, this is as I've always given back, you know, as far as keeping my block clean and as far as the children on the street and around the neighborhood, they come to me for the fixing of their bicycles, and I also fix them up and give them away.
Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. Thank you. You know, bicycles are going to be a hot commodity this summer, right?
You would think.
Oh, I'm telling you, it took me almost, what, a year and a half before I could locate my shiny red bicycle that I wanted. And I have a shiny red bicycle and I ride it. Yes, I do. And I have a shiny red helmet too. I do. And so it was a hot commodity, just couldn't find a bicycle. Everybody was sold out. And then people who did have bicycles, they wanted to sell them to me for $1,800. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. And so I finally found me a shiny red bicycle. How about that?
That's
So
good.
you keep on being kind to the kids in the neighborhood, because the bicycles will be a hot commodity this summer, okay? Did you hear that?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
All right, very good. Do you have any questions or anything for the team this morning, Mr. Howard?
Not at this moment.
No? All right, Mr. Reed, anything else asked to Mr. Howard? Uh-oh, Mr. Reed, you're on mute.
Thank you. I apologize. Just keep up the good work, sir. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. Be safe, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, very good. With that, Ms. Cleveland, what's next?
Your Honor, he's phase 1, so he will be returning via Zoom on July 1st, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Howard?
Yes, I did.
All right, very good. Thank you for your patience this morning.
You're welcome.
All right, take care. Miss, if someone could call Miss Brimage and let her know where is Mr. Al Youssef, because the interpreter has been on all morning waiting on him, and I don't see him in my courtroom. Let's place that call. If not, I'm going to go ahead and call his case, and then I'm going to excuse you, Mr. Hermes. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. While we're waiting on that, I am going to do, Mr. Howard, you are free to leave.
Thank you.
Enjoy your day. All right, be safe. I'm ready on Latasha Williams Taylor. I have the following. I have, where's Miss Williams Taylor? Okay, case number Z8080601. Miss Williams Taylor, state your name for me.
Latasha Williams Taylor.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am. How are you today?
Good morning, I'm good.
You doing good? All right, Miss Williams Taylor, you working your program?
Yes.
All right, you've been working with Alice J as well?
Yes.
How's that going for you?
It's still going because I just started meeting with her last Monday. So
okay.
I just been calling different housing and stuff like that. So yeah.
All right.
I had
And
also
you,
looked at a house yesterday.
You looked at a house yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Okay, I hope that works out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Make sure that you are letting your therapist know, as you have your case manager, that you need housing assistance, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. I need you to make sure you're doing that, because they may have resources and should have resources available to assist you with that, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Are you having any difficulties, any issues with working the program so far?
No. Just as far as I gotta start making my payments.
Okay. All right, well, start making your payments when you can. But I'm more concerned right now about you getting on track and getting the services that you need, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. You have any questions for the team today?
No.
All right. Miss Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Miss Williams Taylor?
Thank you, Your Honor. Miss Williams Taylor, she is reporting to you accurately. She is engaged with her her services, with her counseling, as well as continuing to test. And she is on a path of regaining compliance. I know the last time she was here in person was because of a substance that she was using that's still detected. However, it's declining, so we want to make sure it continues on a declining path. Your Honor, she is also very open. She contacts me when she has struggles, and I'm very appreciative of that because I know we want to work to help her. I'm just recommending that she continues on her path of progress, and I'm going to work with her as well with the budget about making these payments.
All right, very good, very good. Anything from any of the other teammates as to Ms. Williams Taylor.
Yes, Judge. Ms. Taylor, keep up the good work. You're new to the program. Testing and counseling are very important. I understand you want to make some payments, but make sure you stay on track with your testing and your counseling. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, very good, Ms. Taylor. Listen, I want you to continue to work hard. I know that you've got a lot of things going on, but I want you to take good care of yourself, make good decisions for yourself, and I believe you have a son as well, because every decision that you make is going to impact him. And just know that not only is your treatment provider here, but the court and your case manager, the team, we're all here to help you, okay? But you've got to let us know what's going on. And we appreciate that you've done that so far, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Miss Cleveland, I know. Miss Cleveland, what's next for Miss Williams Taylor?
Your Honor, she's phase 1, so she will be returning via Zoom on July 1st, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Miss Williams Taylor?
Okay, July 1st.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, you're in good shape. Enjoy the rest of your day. Remember what I said with respect to testing and things of that nature, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, take care, ma'am.
Bye.
All right. Miss Cleveland?
Your Honor, I see Chevelle Matthews. I sent a text about her because she is at work, and I know that she is popping in and popping out, and I know it's because of a work-related situation.
All right, are you ready on Miss Chevelle?
I am.
Matthews, Miss Matthews, are you where you can turn on your camera?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, good morning. Let me place your case number on the record, 210-025-041. State your name for me, Miss Matthews. Uh-oh, we have a bad connection. We have a bad connection.
I gotta step aside.
I can hear you now.
Can you hear me now?
I can. State your name for the record.
Chevelle Matthews.
All right, Miss Matthews, I see that you are at work. All right, and I know you're working hard. Thank you for getting on. How are you doing with your programming?
Everything's going good, Judge. It's just like with pop-up, they just keep changing. They keep rescheduling me to see my behavioral health counselor. So I was supposed to go see her this weekend, but then I believe they changed it for next month on the 9th.
Okay, that's unacceptable. So let's reach out to Pop Off this morning. And if you could let me know what they're saying, because now we have someone saying, I want to go. I should be going, or I realize I should be going, and y'all keep changing my appointment. That's not going to work, okay? All right, so can you give us a moment this morning, after we finish court, to check into that? Uh-oh, you're frozen again.
I call her, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Miss Cleveland, what else is going on with Miss Matthews?
Your Honor, I hope she can hear me, but she's doing everything she's supposed to be doing. She is trying to connect with them. They did send me an assessment regarding her clinical assessment. She's on track as long as she can get that appointment in. I believe what was reported was that the therapist might be on leave for a moment. So they have rescheduled her to another time, but I'm gonna see if there's an additional therapist there that might be able to take over for her while her counselor is on leave.
On leave, okay.
And Your Honor, she is compliant with her testing. She's very cooperative. She calls me and emails me all the time and stays connected. I'm very happy and pleased to report that because that helps make sure that all of us are doing what we're supposed to be doing. And she has a good report today, Your Honor. She's doing well.
All right, thank you. Miss Matthews, you froze up on us. I don't know if you had an opportunity to hear that Miss Cleveland is going to reach out to Pop Off this morning this afternoon, after we finish court, to let them know we need you to get an appointment I do know Ms. Cleveland was just sharing that the therapist may be on some type of leave, but we still need to make sure our folks are taken care of. So thank you for bringing that to our attention, and we'll get that resolved. If they gave you a date, hold on to that date, but we're gonna get that matter resolved sooner than later, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Are you having any other issues or concerns that you need the court to know about?
No, it's just with my estimates that Miss Cleveland told me to get to her. And Judge, my graduation Monday.
Your graduation is Monday. What you wait, she said estimates.
Estimates for the she asked for help the last time she was here, and Attorney Reed and yourself thought maybe the court might be able to assist her a little with some housing issues. So that's what she's trying to present to us.
Okay, are we assisting her with some housing issues?
We're looking into it. I need the estimates, but she also informed me of some other needs that she has that might be more immediate. So I probably will be able to have my supervisor, Mr. Morgan, make those things happen quicker.
All right, so you're doing everything you're supposed to do so we can help you, right? Miss Matthews?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
All right, so if there is anything that we can do, and make sure we're also reaching out to Mr. Bowser with Department of Health and Human Services or Health Services with the city of Detroit. We want to make sure we're doing that. I'm excited about that, but listen, I also heard you say you're going to graduate on Monday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We are so proud of you. We are so proud of you. Are you proud of yourself?
Yes, I came a long way. I actually did.
You did. I'm so proud of you, ma'am. Listen, I want you to keep up the great work. You are taking care of business on the job. You're taking care of business for yourself, and you are taking care of you. So you are winning, ma'am. I want you to continue to keep up the hard work, okay?
Thank you, I will.
All right, I know you've got to get back in there. Miss Cleveland, what's next?
Your Honor, she will be coming back via Zoom on Friday, July 1st, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that?
Okay. Yes, I did.
Got it? All right, get back to work, ma'am. Good to see you. All right, take care. Bye-bye. All right, Miss Bremish, thank you for joining us. Do you know where Mr. Al Youssef is?
I did not, Your Honor.
I'm ready to call him. I've had this interpreter, Mr. Hermes, sitting all morning. He was scheduled for 9:30 a.m. I'm calling case number SP 122-14581. Miss Bremish, state your name for the record.
Jasmine Bremish on behalf of the probation department.
All right, thank you. And then Mr. Hermes, just place your name and your qualifications on the record for me.
Correct. Good morning, Your Honor. Joseph Hermes, I'm a qualified court interpreter, interpreting for Mr. Al Youssef, who has failed to appear for this hearing.
All right, thank you. Ms. Bremish, I think you updated me this morning that did not start testing. That wasn't him, that's the wrong person. Okay, tell me about Mr. Al Youssef.
Your Honor, Mr. Al Youssef was ordered on March 18, 2022 to complete the prostitution offenders class. He completed the class on April 19, 2022. He also submitted to the HIV and STD testing. He completed 42 hours of community service at the University Islamic Center of Detroit on April 12, 2022, and he paid his fines and costs.
Okay, so was this just to be closed? This wasn't a delayed sentence, right?
He was supposed to appear, but he's not. I haven't had contact with him.
Okay.
I sent the letter out and he did everything I told him to, but he never contacted.
All right, Mr. Reed, since he's done everything, I'm not inclined to issue a warrant for him. I'm just going to close out his case, Mr. Reed. Any objection?
No objections. We've asked the court to waive his appearance for this session, and we have no objections to the matter being closed. It appears he's done everything the court ordered.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and close it. I'm not going to issue a warrant, and he's done everything I've ordered him to do other than appear today. All right, the case is closed. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Hermes. Sorry you had to wait around so late. I thought he was coming on, so thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You have a wonderful weekend. Thanks.
You do the same. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Brimage. Yes, you can. I need to just, while you approach it, where's Mr. Higgs?
Your Honor, Mr. Hicks is not here, but I wanted to speak on, we discussed him as staffing and, you know, the counselor did say he was on site. So I have not received the notification that he's no longer there, but he has to be referred for that service that we wanted him to go to because he's not responding to me and.
All right, very good. So this is what I'm going to do. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikes, we talked about Mr. Hicks and staffing. Mr. Williams did come on and update us about an assessment that he's recommending that Mr. Hicks has. I'm not going to issue because we know that he is at one of our providers. He's there in their residential program. And so as of last night, and if he was gone, they would have contacted us to let us know. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to order that Mr. Hicks has the requisite psychiatric evaluation. I'm also ordering him to see Ms. Bullock so that he can do his community service right at Lake Ridge. And he's to have that psych evaluation with Lincoln Behavioral Health, and he needs to get it done ASAP, which is what we informed Mr. Williams. And then let's bring him back. Let's try again. Let's try again. Let's do it. We'll bring him. Want to try again for next week, Friday?
Your Honor, that's the, you know, that's the
Oh, no, we don't. We don't. We don't.
You want to try Thursday?
Let's do the 23rd. So he'll return to court June 23rd, 2022, and that will be at 8:35 a.m. And this is in reference to the following matters, case numbers U99437 713, U452 62918, U471 95118, case number 155 360 301, case number 155 362 781, case number 155 3636, 4 counts 1, 2, and 3, all for Johnny Grady Hicks. Thank you, Ms. Cleveland.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. And then we have one matter that's left to do. Do you need a moment to talk with Ms. Weaver?
I do actually, Your Honor, but I think I can understand what's going on first. And while you're speaking with Ms. Brimage, I can just briefly.
Okay, that's fine. And then I'll call my adjourn to pay.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. And then somebody let Mr. Yancey know. We have trials today at 11 o'clock. Y'all told me to put these trials at 11. And so that's what I did. Y'all told me to. So get with the prosecuting attorney because it looks like folks are starting to show up because I'm like, why are people showing up on my job?
Judge, if I may, it was the Wednesday attorneys. The Wednesday attorneys said put these things filed. If not the Monday, Mr. Fikens and I do not know these people, Judge.
Mr. Reed, we gonna work hard to get it done. Mr. Reed, we gonna work hard to get it done. And then for some reason, we still have a 1 o'clock court date. That's what it says, court date. I don't know what a court date is. And then we have a 1:30 trial. If somebody can find the file for Mr. Al Masmari and the prosecutor, let's see if we can get him done a little bit earlier, okay? So we'll have at least the lunch break. All right, very good. Give me a second. Yes, ma'am. Is he on today? Okay.
So the attorney is saying that it's not his, I said the judge said.
Mr. Alvarathi,
Absolutely.
you're going to receive an invitation to join a breakout room. Please accept that invitation.
Okay, sir. I just wanted to point something out to you guys.
Sir, let's do it, sir. Don't talk right now. Wait till we get into a breakout room, okay?
Turn them down for me, office.
Wait until we get into a breakout room. I don't want you to say things on the record.
The onus is on him. I said he could have walked in if he couldn't get in.
Mr. Fikens?
Let me know what happens. Yes, ma'am.
Judge, if I
And I
may,
just want you to know, Your Honor, because I know you got a lot of things scheduled, but I have my.
Okay, all right, let's do it. All right, Miss Weaver, let's do it. And then there is a Miss Armstrong that's on. She's on the 10:30. I'm gonna call you next, Miss Armstrong. Give me a second.
Judge, if
All
I
right,
may,
Miss Weaver. Yes, yes. Attorney
Miss
Reed.
Miss Armstrong is here for a pretrial and arraignment. Mr. Fikens has worked out a deal, a plea deal for her, so he will be ready to put that on the record when you call the case. Also, Mr. Fikens is in a breakout room. We have 5 defendants who are scheduled for trial at 11 o'clock. We have no police officers. Would the court entertain motion to dismiss at this time?
In a few minutes, I certainly will. We scheduled for 11, not my issue.
Yes,
All
Judge.
right.
Thank you.
Now, this is the one who said he didn't tell the other judge, the other attorney said schedule the trials for 11. No, Mr. Reed, I'm gonna make him come back at 1:30.
That's okay. I won't be here at 1:30. Mr. Fikens will be here at 1:30.
Mr. Reed. All right, let's do it. For Miss Shay Weaver, I have case number 21H88854. Miss Weaver, state your full name for me. All right, Miss Weaver, you know why I had to have you coming in today. All right, you got a test result. That's something that is not allowed in the program. And so we know that when I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to ever tell you don't do what your doctor says to do. But when you go to the doctor, you have to tell the doctor, I am in a specialty court. You know what kind of specialty court you're in. You share that with your doctor. And I cannot take narcotics, and there are certain drugs I cannot have. So then the doctor can make sure that he's placing you on a medication that's not habit forming, that's not a narcotic, things of that nature, okay? And the reason we do that is because when we have people in our specialty court, we don't want to work with them on one thing, putting down one substance, but then picking up another, even if it's a prescribed substance, right? Because we know prescription drugs can cause us as many issues, or if not worse, okay, do worse damage. So we treat them just like any other substance, right? So I needed you to come in because first of all, she got a test today. She has to test.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
I took the medication this morning, so.
I understand. I still want you to test today. And then you've got to get to your doctor. Try to get to him today.
Oh, she's in this surrounding, so.
Okay, let's call her. And so, Miss Cleveland, what do you want to tell me?
Your Honor, she did have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Reed as well, and he informed me of what is being discussed today. She also informed me when I just had a conversation with her, Ms. Weaver, she said that the medication gives what could be false positive results for a substance. So.
Okay.
I looked it up.
Okay, so you've got to communicate with that doctor.
Yes, so I'm gonna make sure I investigate the medication. She probably has sent me, or she sends me everything as far as her medications. But if she sent it recently, I probably have not had a chance to review it. And all of her other screens have been negative. She is waiting, she needs about, I'm gonna say a half an hour or so before she goes to our lab because she has to be able to produce. Yeah, okay, all right.
Okay, good. All right, and then I'm not gonna keep her when she goes to the lab, when she's finished, unless you have something more, she'll be released to leave, okay? All right.
She's doing good, Your Honor. I get good progress reports from counseling and everything. She's doing what she's supposed to do, and she was supposed to appear today. Today was her actual court date.
All right, very good. And so, Ms. Weaver, listen, we just want to make sure that we're doing due diligence when it comes to you, okay? So that we can make some good choices, some good moves for you, okay? All right, very good. How are you doing with working the program?
I'm doing great. I'm like, want to be involved as far as helping others.
Yes, ma'am. And guess what? We want you to do that because there are so many people that need that help, that need the encouragement. They need someone that's been there, done that, survived it, overcame it. They need them to push them along the way and to help push and pull as needed. And so I'm glad that you have that desire to give back And we hope that we'll be able to match you up with some opportunities to do exactly that, okay? All right. What's been the most difficult part of the program for you so far? All right. All right, very good. No urges, no? Come on, let's celebrate. 6 months to July. Yes, ma'am, that's huge. That's huge, Ms. Weaver. I'm telling you, I understand it.
And I did complete my medical billing and coding course.
Yeah! You know, I love that. I saw you lean in. You all should have seen her. She leaned in. I did complete my medical billing course, a coding course. That is wonderful. Are you excited about that?
I haven't got my certificate yet, so I guess I'll get excited when I
All right, well, just be waiting on it. Listen.
They said July, August, so I can get it.
Oh, goodness. Tell them that's too long. All right.
I did get my transcript though, so I did that.
So you know you graduated. All right, you in great shape. You're in great shape. Miss Drew, can you let the captain know I'm on the record? Tell him I promise I'm gonna call him back. All right. And so listen, make sure it's not an emergency though. Miss Weaver. Just put her to voicemail. She calls me all day. All right. All right. And so Miss Weaver, listen, I am so proud of you. I am. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for coming down. We want to make sure that you're doing well. I hope that you get to land. Have you landed you something with your medical billing and coding?
I'm taking a vacation right now, as I say, because it's just been 2 weeks, so.
Hey, do what you need to do. This is the right time to get in your new field, because guess what? Everybody else trying to stay home and see if they're gonna get some more stimulus checks. They're not gonna get them. So this is the time to break into your new career path. I'm excited for you, Ms. Weaver. I am. All right, any questions for the team?
No.
No. All right, Mr. Reed, anything else to Ms. Weaver?
No, Judge. I did have an opportunity to talk to Ms. Weaver in the breakout room. We talked about the court's order. Thank you, Ms. Weaver, for coming down promptly and responding to the court's order for you to appear. Work the program. I know you know how to work the program, and be safe. Thank you, Judge.
All right, very good. What's next, Ms. Cleveland?
Thank you, Your Honor. She will be appearing via Zoom unless something else arises on July 1st, 2022 at 8:35 a.m. That's a Friday, and that is her day off. Those are the days that work very well with her schedule.
Good, then it works for me too. All right, Ms. Weaver, take good care of yourself. Make sure you, let's let Ms. Cleveland reach out. Make sure coordinate with the doctor. You do it on your end too. To let us, we need something from the doctor saying that it can yield that type of test.
Yes, Your
result.
Honor.
Okay? All right, very good. Thank you.
Your Honor, I just need to approach really quickly.
Okay, yes, ma'am. This was my Mother's Day.
That's what I thought you were in all the.
Oh my God, I was not expecting that. I was like, you are
Mr. Reed, has there been any
out.
officers?
What to do for Father's Day? I'm like, sir. Oh, well. Here I go, it's Sunday.
I don't think a t-shirt is gonna work.
I'm gonna do it. How's your baby?
She's doing like that. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Have a good rest of the week.
You too. Thank you. All right, Mr. Fikens.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you ready on Miss Armstrong?
We are ready, Judge.
Let's do it. And then we're gonna go to those wonderful trials that were scheduled for 11 o'clock. All right. Let me get Miss Armstrong's file. I want to make sure I have everything on here. I have 11 matters on the docket, Mr. Fikens. Am I good?
Yes, Your Honor, those are the 11.
All right, very good. Let me tell you what I have in the file. 2, 3, Uh-oh, I'm gonna need some. I have 9 in the 5. Darn it. All right, let's go through it. Let's just go through it. Let's do it. And then I'll tell you which ones I need ROAs on. Give me a second, Mr. Fikens.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, right now it's looking like I need, and this might be even more. I need SP 133-9416, counts 1, 2, and 3.
And Judge, just so, and I know you haven't called the matter yet, but that count 1 of the ticket you just called is a matter she'll be pleading guilty on.
I'm sorry, is a matter, say it again.
She will be pleading guilty on count 1 of that ticket.
Okay, very good.
That's me.
All right, I need to see, Ms. Drew, what happened with this. There's one civil infraction that's out here that's not on my docket and not accounted for here, Ms. Drew.
Okay.
You just want me to give you the number?
Yes, ma'am.
It is P 125-0848.
Okay, that one is closed.
Did she pay it?
It looks, yes, she did.
Okay, so this one is closed and it's paid. That was a civil infraction. Thank you. All right, with that, Mr. Fikens, I think we are in great shape.
Great.
And I am ready to call the docket. I have the following matters for Ms. Shanavia Armstrong. I have case numbers SP 124-3352, counts 1, 2. I'm sorry, counts 1 and 2. Strike that. I'm in the wrong place. 1 second. In the wrong place on the docket. My apologies. For Ms. Armstrong, I have SP 133-9416, counts 1, 2, and 3. I have case number SP 125-0847, counts 1 and 2. Case number SP 103-60231. Case number SP 104-89921. SP 104-89931. Case number, I'm sorry, nope, let me see. Yep, case number SP 819219, counts 1, 2, and 3. Miss Armstrong, state your full name for the record, please.
Shanavia Armstrong.
All right, good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Fikens, what are we doing?
Well, Your Honor, because she's shown a great interest coming back and wanting to try to work everything out. Judge, we want to thank the city attorney for working with us on that. There are a lot of
Yes.
matters here, and we thank Mr. Rosenthal for his help. She'll be tendering a plea of guilty to open alcohol driver, Your Honor, and that is ticket number SP 104-89931.
Okay.
She'll be also
Oh, wait a
tendering.
minute. You said SP 13394-161?
Well, that's the
No, what
plea
did you say?
I just said the one I just most recently read was SP 104-89931.
Okay. I have
That's
to
one
go
of
down my
the,
list for
there are
that.
two pleas.
Okay.
The
All
other
right.
one,
Very good.
and I'm sorry, Judge, I think I confused you and I apologize.
You did. You started at the bottom of the list, sir. I've been keeping everything in chronological order. Here you go at the bottom of the list. All right, go ahead, Mr. Fikes. It's Friday.
Thank you, Judge. So, and she'll also be tendering a plea on SP 133-94161, as we talked about, Judge. And the other matters would be dismissed pursuant to her compliance and also pursuant to the agreement of the city attorney. And we appreciate
All right, thank you, Mr. Fikens. Ms. Armstrong, please raise your right hand. Ms. Armstrong, there you go. Do you swear, put your right hand up for me. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed.
Thank you. Ma'am, as we've talked about, you understand that in each of these matters, you have a right to a trial or formal hearing, correct?
Yes.
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea on two of the matters today, correct?
Yes.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised you anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No.
Ma'am, I take you back to the date and time of the citation of SP 133-94161. On that date and time, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you stopped by a police officer and asked to produce a valid license?
Yes.
And at that time, you could not produce a valid license because your license was suspended, correct?
That's correct.
Also, as to SP 104-89931, were you also operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And was there open alcohol in the motor vehicle?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
I am satisfied as well. I'm accepting your plea of guilty as to the two matters, and I am ready for sentencing.
Your Honor, we are so happy that you have helped us out in such a great deal with the help of the city attorney. We certainly know that our financial obligations have been reduced considerably by what the city attorney and certainly what yourself have done. So we stand ready for sentencing, Judge. We might need a little bit to pay on these matters. We're trying to get everything wrapped up and trying to move on with our lives in a real positive way. And I can only say that Ms. Armstrong has just been a very positive person and a positive presence, and she was a delight to get to know.
All right, very good. So what I'm going to do, counsel, is I'm only going to assess costs one time, and that's on the matter ending in 8993. I'm assessing costs in the amount of $200, and that fine is going to be $75. And then as to the remaining matter, I'm not going to assess any costs, but the fine will be $50. How soon can your client get these matters paid in full so that she's able to get her dismissals?
Ma'am, how quick? We talked about 30 days. Is that something you can do?
Yes, sooner if needed. I can do it within 2 weeks.
Oh, very good.
All right, very good. So this is what I'm going to do. I am going to adjourn you to pay, and I will have you pay by, I'm going to give you until July 15th, 2022. I'm going to put these on my docket for 10:30 a.m. As long as you get it paid before that day, don't wait until the day of. before that date, you do not have to come back to court. You will get your dismissals, and the 2 matters that you pled guilty on will be closed. If for some reason you don't get it paid before that date, you need to come back to court. Otherwise, I'm going to set aside everything and you'll still be in the same shape you were in when you came into court today. Okay?
Okay.
All right, ma'am. Thank you so much for coming back and taking care of your business. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Your Honor. You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, take care. All right, very good.
Your Honor,
All right, you are. Yes.
to give you an update, I have some people in the breakout room for trials. The only officer that has shown up so far is Officer Croxton. I don't have anybody as a defendant involving his cases yet. I don't know if the court is ready in wanting to call the cases, but we're set to go.
Yes, I'm ready. It's scheduled for 11. I am ready.
If we could bring everybody back from the breakout room, if Ms. Wilson could do that, and could I tell Mr. Anderson, Dion Anderson, to make sure he has a shirt on? I saw him only briefly.
Sir, tell Mr. Anderson he better have a shirt on. Mr. Fikens, it's Friday. We get ready to celebrate Juneteenth, and I don't want to start off my holiday weekend looking at somebody's turkey tits. I don't want to do that now. I don't want to do it. Get them together.
Good job. Good job.
Get them together, Mr. Fikens. I'm not going to do well if your client get on here in a halter top, no shirt. I'm not going to do well.
I think people are coming back, Judge, and I would like to.
So in other words, you're telling me to act right, Mr. Fikens. Act right, Judge. People coming back.
No, Judge, I was worried about Mr. Reed. I think he was starting to act up. I'm not sure. For my client,
I have a continuing apology, Mr. Fikens, continuing apology.
Listen, while they are coming back, Miss Drew, can we do my 10:30s while they're coming back? Because it's only 2 people. Okay. The first one is Shalonda Ayers, SP 123-97091.
Okay.
Did she pay?
Let me go, I'm sorry, all the way to 10, okay, so. Miss Ayers, that's at 10:30, she's at the bottom, paid in full.
She paid, wonderful. So then we will close that particular matter. And then for Martesia Pryor, I had the following that she was supposed to pay, SP 99667, counts 1 and 2. She paid, right?
No, ma'am.
No, yes, she did. Martesia Pryor paid.
I see a payment of $10 made on the 10th.
Miss Drew, don't tell me that.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, this is what I need to do. Call Mr. Yancey up right now. Let him know that Miss Pryor was one of our graduates. And she was to get this stuff paid. Tell Mr. Yancey, he need to get Miss Pryor on that phone and tell Miss Pryor she better get down here today and pay us our money. And I said it just like that, pay us our money. Not playing with her. All right, Mr. Fikens,
yes, Your Honor.
are we ready?
We are ready,
Well,
Judge.
give me a second. I need to just get up and stretch for like 2 minutes. Officer, if you could turn the camera. Let me just get up. I've been sitting in the same spot for 2 hours.
Mr. Rosenthal, we have Officer Croxton is here on 2 people who haven't checked in yet, and that is Jamail Arnold and Calvin Ambers.
Yes, I did see that. Yeah, unless they show, I saw one of them was just unregistered, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm just waiting to see if any other officers show.
Gotcha. And then you make the motion on my people who didn't show, and I'll make the motion on your people who didn't show.
Absolutely, definitely today, all without prejudice.
Yes, all without prejudice. No, when there's facts have not been placed on the record, it cannot be with prejudice.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry. I need 1 more minute. Captain Johnson. Y'all didn't remind me.
Okay, folks, as a reminder, the judge will be coming back soon, and I need you to be on camera. If the judge cannot see you, she cannot call your case. So now is the time to keep your camera on, keep your face within the frame of the camera so that you can be seen by the judge.
Yeah.
There you go, Mr. Anderson.
All right, I am ready to proceed. Mr. Fikes, Mr. Rosenthal, please, everyone else, place your device on mute until your case is called. I'm ready to proceed. Who do we have up first, Mr. Fikes?
Judge, the first person we have up is Mr. Arthur Anderson. He's on the Galaxy A02S. He needs to sit down and get ready for his
I
case.
need him to. Give me 1 second. Can you mute me for 1 second, Captain Johnson?
Bush.
All right, a little bit more. All right. Let's do it. Mr. Fikens, you said that you have who's ready first?
Judge Arthur Anderson.
Mr. Anderson, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge.
All right, I have the following. Do I have a file? For Mr. Arthur Anderson, case number 174210451, and case number U38974817. Mr. Anderson, state your full name for me, please.
Arthur Anderson, Jr.
All right, Mr. Anderson, today is the date scheduled for trial. Counsel, how are we proceeding? Mr. Rosenthal, place your appearance on the records. Yes, he's here.
Yes,
Mr.
good.
Rosenthal?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. May it please this honorable court, Matthew Rosenthal for the people, P84807. I also wanted to place on record, we do have two officers, Officer Croxton, his defendant isn't here, Your Honor, and we also have Officer Gozik as well.
All right, is Officer Gozik on Mr. Anderson's case?
No, Your Honor, it's on the first one at 11, Abrams, Dedriana Abrams.
All right, so then if you all need to go in the breakout room, let's do it. It's 11:40. The officer just getting here. That's, yeah. These trials are scheduled for 11 o'clock a.m. All right, thank you, Attorney Rosenthal.
You're welcome, Your Honor.
Mr. Attorney Ficus, what are we doing on Mr. Anderson?
Judges, no officer assigned in. We move to dismiss without prejudice.
All right, thank you. Since Mr. Anderson does not have any other outstanding matters here at 36th District Court, I'm granting your motion and the matters are dismissed without prejudice, which means the people can recharge should they decide to do so. Thank you, Mr. Anderson. Enjoy your day.
Thank you, Judge. You too.
All right. Thank you. Mr. Ficus, who do we have up next?
Mr. Hader Alberici.
All right,
sir,
thank
I messed
you.
up his name.
All right, I do see you. I have the following: SP 123-85261, SP 121-7750, counts 1, 2, and 3. Sir, please state your name for the record.
Mr.
Sir, defendant,
Alberici?
Mr.
Alberici?
Adair. Is he
Sir?
frozen?
No.
Can you state your name for the record, sir?
Hyder O'Brahy.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Ficus, these matters were scheduled for trial and formal hearing at 11 o'clock a.m. Are we ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor, we're ready. At this point in time, we move to dismiss without prejudice.
All right, thank you. Since there's no officer that has signed in, I am going to, somebody on here with a heart attack form. I am going to dismiss the matters without prejudice. Thank you, sir, for your patience. Enjoy the rest of your day, okay? Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You are free to leave. All right, Mr. Ficus, who do we have up next?
Mr. Ayub?
Right, thank you, Mr. Ayub. And if Mr. Yancey is on, Mr. Yancey, let me talk to you when you do get on. All right, Mr. Ayub, I have case number U599-82121. State your full name for me, Mr. Ayub.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hassan Hafid Ayub.
Thank you and good morning to you, sir. All right, today is the date scheduled for trial.
Yes,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Ficus,
Thank you, Your Honor. As no issuing officer is signed in, we'd move to dismiss without prejudice.
thank you. I am dismissing. This was scheduled for 11 o'clock a.m. I am dismissing it without prejudice. The people can recharge if they choose to do so. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your
All
Honor.
right, who do we have up next?
Mr. Al Kanib?
I have the following. Case number SP 115-58161. Mr. Alkanay, please state your full name for the record.
Ashraf El
Mr.
Nakib.
Ayub, you are dismissed. All right. Go ahead, Mr. Alkanay.
Ashraf El Nakib.
Al-Nakib. All right. Thank you, sir. Good morning to you.
Good morning to you too, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, counsel, this matter is scheduled for trial today.
Yes, judges, no issuing officer is signed in, we would move to dismiss without prejudice.
Thank you. No officer is signed in for the 11 o'clock trial. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Thank you, sir. You are excused.
Thank you, Your Honor. Enjoy your day.
You do the same. Be safe. All right, who do we have up next, Mr. Finkins?
Judge, let me see, I'm sorry. Mr. Dion Anderson?
All right, Mr. Anderson, I have the following for you. Case number SP 1242334, counts 1 and 2. State your name for me, Mr. Anderson.
Dion Martell Anderson, Miss.
All right, thank you, sir. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Miss.
All right, your case is scheduled for, wait a minute. He has 5 matters that are on my docket. I only read 2. I need to find out, the rest are civil infractions. P 1242321, counts 1, 2, and 3. Counsel, as to the 2 matters that are scheduled for trial today.
Yes, Judge. As to those 2 matters, Judge, we'd move to dismiss without prejudice as there's no officer.
All right, so counsel, he's not gonna be able to get his dismissals until he's paid off these civil infractions that he owes us.
Yes, Your Honor.
And he has 2 open warrants. They're not in this file. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yes, yes, and your client has 2 open warrants. Is that on P990793, counts 1 and 2? Yes. Okay, I see it in the file. So counsel, your client has some stuff he needs to take care of. So I'm going to note for purposes of today that these 2 matters to dismiss upon resolution of all outstanding matters. So counsel, how do you want to proceed after your client's other 5 matters?
Judge, if this could be reset for a different date, maybe early next week, so we could work on those matters and try to work a good deal out for him. I'm sure he would appreciate that.
Yes. All right. I will reset this for, I'll adjourn on the matters that are going to be dismissed, Ms. Drew. Okay. They are going to be scheduled adjourned to review. So that way we know that they are in good shape. And so I'm going to make that date. Mr. Fikens, can we do it on Tuesday, the 21st?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, that'll be June 21st, 2022. I'm gonna put this on for 9:00 a.m. And then, Mr. Fikens, as to the remaining matters that he has on my docket, we will work on those when he comes back on the 21st. But I won't give him dismissals today because he owes us money. Can't get dismissals and owe us money. And Mr. Fikens, you may be able to work something out.
We will, Judge.
All right, so I'll bring you back on this matter for review. And so, Ms. Drew, here you go. I'll give it back to you. All right, very good. Thank you, sir. I'll see you next week, Tuesday.
Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, who do we have up next, Mr. Fikens?
Your Honor, we have 2 other people in the courtroom, Mr. Arnold and Ms. Abrams. I did not talk to Ms. Abrams about a deal, although she was in the breakout earlier because Officer Gozick checked in a little bit later on. And so I need to go back with Ms. Abrams and Mr. Arnold to discuss the offers made by the city prosecutor.
All right. Very good. Go on to the breakout rooms. Yes, sir. Mr. Rosenthal.
Yes, Your Honor. If I may, I just want to place on the record that Officer Gozick, he was here at 11. He just was in a different breakout room, and then he checked into this one. So it's not that he was late, Your Honor. It was just a misunderstanding of which courtroom.
No problem. We're going to go forward. We'll go forward. No problem. Thank you, Attorney Rosenthal. All right. Very good. Okay. Wonderful. And then Mr. Reed, there's one person who did not show up, and that is Kelvin Ambers. I'm ready to call that case. Kelvin Ambers was scheduled today for trial. I have case number SP 1233826, counts 1 and 2. Mr. Ambers' trial was scheduled for 11 o'clock. It is 11:49. I'm satisfied, Mr. Reed. I've given him ample time to appear. Do you know where your client is, Mr. Reed? Ms. Reed, you're muted.
I apologize, Judge. I was trying to be quiet. My client is not in the courtroom. I do not know my client's whereabouts. I have no objection to the court's action.
All right, I am going to. KP is him. And the bond is going to be set at $50 cash as to each matter. Cash or surety as to each matter.
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. And then Mr. Yancey, where's Mr. Yancey on Miss Pryor? And I need him on Brandon Smith. Yeah, ask him to jump on real quick. Because we have a 1 o'clock and I want to make sure. Were we able to, I need an ROA on Charles Anderson. I don't know what that means, court date. I have no idea what that means. And then for Mr. Al Masmari, scheduled for trial.
Okay. Oh, yes, I gave that to see if we can do it earlier.
Okay. Miss Drew, let me call a couple of, there was some more 1030s that I missed.
Okay.
My apologies. I have for Juan Almanza, case number SP 1243352, count 1. Did he, what does that one say?
Okay.
It should be adjourned to dismiss.
Let me say real quick, and that's for Juan Almanza, right?
Yes.
Okay, adjourn for dismissal on both.
All right, so he must have paid his civil infraction. It's not on the docket. I'm dismissing both counts 1 and 2 without prejudice. Thank you. And then I have for James Antoinette, SP 130724552.
She did not pay. She has a balance of $250.
KPS will issue. The bond will be set at $250, cash or surety, which is what she owes this court after accepting a plea. All right. Thank you. I think that covers everything through 1030 other than, let me go to 1035. Mr. Yancey, thank you for jumping back on for me. I have for Brandon Smith, 200-559-5001. Uh-oh, you're on mute, Mr. Yancey.
Yes, Your Honor, I did have a face-to-face with him today. I did tell him that he needs to make bi-weekly payments on those tickets, and I gave him a new date for Zoom for July 7th at 8:35.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Yancey.
And Your Honor, if I could, I might have made a mistake with Martasia prior regarding her balance. So I'm in the process of contacting her now. Can we give her a week to adjourn?
Yes, sir. She has 3 matters that are adjourned to pay, and then she has a number of matters to be dismissed. So Miss Pryor needs to bring us our money, okay?
Can we give her to June 30th, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. So Miss Drew, on the docket for case number SP 996697, counts 1 and 2, and case number 154263391. I am going to adjourn those to pay, and I'll do it on June 30th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. And then for the remaining matters, SP 108-60291, SP 108-62491, counts 1 and 2, SP 114-47521, and case number 154577291. All of those will just be adjourned. Okay? All right, Mr. And that's going to be adjourned again to June 30th, 2022 at what did I say, 10:30 a.m. Yes. All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Yancey. I think you're all set.
Thank you.
All right, okay, bye-bye. All right, let's do it. Mr. Fikens, I see that folks have joined us in the courtroom. Yep. Let's get it started. Who do we have up first?
DeAndrea, Dan, please state your name for the record, ma'am.
Adriana Abrams.
Adriana.
All right.
You guys go to sit up.
Thank you. I have the following cases for you. Case number SP 1242367, counts 1, 2, and 3. Mr. Fikens, how are we proceeding?
Judge, Officer Gosick is here and he should put his name on the record as well.
Oh, please do, officer. Thank you.
Yes, Amir Gozik, batch 3439.
All right, thank you, and good morning to you, officer.
Good morning.
All right, and I do apologize for the mix-up, okay?
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Fikens, what's happening with Miss Abrams?
Judge, she wishes to avail herself of the offer. She'll be tendering a plea of guilty to no insurance, asking this court to reduce it to improper plates and dismissing the other two matters due to compliance and the offer by the city attorney.
All right, thank you, ma'am. Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Fikens, you did say that the charge will be amended to improper plates.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. You may proceed.
Thank you. Ma'am, you understand that in these matters, you have a right to a trial, correct?
Yes.
And you wish to waive that right and enter a guilty plea on one of the matters today, correct?
Correct.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No.
Ma'am, I take you back to the date and time of the citation by the ticket written by Officer Gosick. Were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you operating that vehicle without proper registration?
Yes.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied. I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I'm amending the charge to improper plates. I am assessing our cost at $225. The fine will be set at $50. How quickly can you get this paid, ma'am?
30 days.
30 days? All
Yes.
right. I am going to give you until, let's do July 21st, okay?
Okay.
July 21st, 2022. That will be at 10:30 a.m. Get it paid before that date. If you get it paid before that date, you do not need to come back to court. We will place your other two matters, we'll dismiss them. If for some reason you don't get it paid, you do need to return to court on July 21st at 10:30 a.m. Officer Gosick, either way, you do not need to return to court on July 21st, okay?
Hey, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Anything
Thank you,
else for my
officer.
consideration?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Then the parties are excused. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. All right, let's keep going. We have Mr. Arnold up next. I have the following for Jamel Arnold. I have case number SP 123-59101. Mr. Arnold, unmute and state your name for the record. Uh-oh, you are still muted, Mr. Arnold.
Yes, sorry, Jamel Arnold.
Good morning, Mr. Arnold. It's still morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing, Judge?
I'm well. How are you today, sir?
I'm all right. A little hot out here in the desert.
Oh, I understand it, but you know you had to put on some clothes. I saw you over there with your halter top on.
Oh, I'm going through the desert in Phoenix for work. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You are right. You are. I just won't call it the other thing. So you know what y'all call those shirts. I won't call it that.
No,
so
Judge.
I call it halter tops.
We accept that definition, Judge.
All right, very good. Come on,
Thank
Mr. Fikens. He in the desert. Let's do it.
Judge, because he's shown compliance, there's a recommendation to dismiss. We join in that recommendation and stipulate the probable cause. And we thank Officer Croxton and the city attorney for their help in this matter.
All right, wonderful. He has no other outstanding matters, at least in the file for 36th District Court. So I am granting that motion. I'm dismissing the matter without prejudice. Thank you, Mr. Arnold.
And Judge, maybe we should have Officer Croxton put his name on the record if he's still here.
Yes, where's Officer Croxton? Come on, Officer Croxton.
I'm here, Judge.
There he is.
Yes, indeed. Let me fix this camera. Is it good afternoon? Good afternoon. I'm here, Officer Croxton, Detroit police officer. 665. Thank you, Counselor. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you,
All right,
officer.
thank you, Corporal Croxton. Take care of yourself. Good to see you and be safe.
Good to see Corporal Tom. Good to see you.
All right, bye, Mr. Arnold, if he didn't already hang up on us. Bye, Mr. Arnold, you'll get your paperwork in the mail.
Okay,
Make
thank
sure
you,
we have
Judge.
your correct address.
Thank you, Judge.
Judge, and
All
Mr.
right, you're
Arnold
very
said he
welcome,
knows,
sir.
he knows what that other name is too, but he won't use it.
I refuse, Mr. Ficus, I refuse. All right, you all, that does it for the morning docket. We have, can you give me an ROA on Anderson? What is court
Judge,
date? I
he
don't,
has,
yes.
I looked it up. I think you have him coming in to prove that he is indigent so he can get an attorney appointed to him. I think he's asked for a jury trial later on in the year.
All right, very good. And so today he should be coming to bring his documentation, or he should have gotten his documentation to the attorneys. Did he get any documentation to you all? Oh, wait a minute. Mr. Anderson, didn't I send him?
For a competency.
And he didn't show up. He should be in warrant status. He did not show up for his competency evaluation.
Yes, Judge. I now remember.
Charles Anderson. Yes, sir. I remember this case. Sorry, I'm laughing.
So,
Yep, they did not place it in the ROA, but I know that he was sent out for a competency evaluation, right, Mr. Fikens?
yes, Your Honor, I recall that.
I don't know who was covering me that day, but Miss Drew, I need you to put in, I don't know who the clerk was that day, but I need you to put in the system that defendant was scheduled for a psych evaluation. We received the date and it was also sent to him through the forensic center. And we were notified by, and I'm writing it up. Okay. We were notified by forensics that defendant failed to appear for psych evaluation. So this will be a warrant with the KPS bond, I'm sorry, is just going to be $25 cash or surety. Okay. And so, yes, and then I need you to run his name. Okay. See if, because he probably has a jury trial date on my docket. I need to take him off my schedule. Yes. And that is for case number SP 121-54331, Charles Anderson. He is in warrant status. Okay. I'll make sure those dates are removed. All right, very good. So that just leaves us with the 130 for Mr. Al Masmari.
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
And that looks to be for Al Masmari. It was violation. He was selling ice cream without a license.
Okay.
So
As
I
hot
think
as it is, Mr. Rosenthal, go ahead, but I still don't want them selling ice cream without a license.
without a license, absolutely, Your Honor. And I'm hoping that we get some kind of valid documentation for that, but it looks we look to be fine.
Yeah.
All right, very good. I need someone, I only need one attorney for the 130. I need someone to reach out. Mr. Reed, you made that announcement earlier that you would, Mr. Ficus, he was trying to, because the officers were here, he was trying to move all the trials to 130 because he wasn't going to be here.
I agree with Mr. Reed, just Mr. Fikens.
Oh, Mr. Rosenthal, oh.
I'm just.
All right, listen, I need someone to reach out to me by way of text or whatever to let me know when we are ready to go on that 130. I will not be sitting around all day waiting on one case.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Judge, we'll do it fast.
All right.
Yep.